the message, and I was like, yeah, no one check up on ODM. He might die, but like, how are you?
My hands work. They type well. I've just had a great, very long weekend with the family. Real family weekend. We did Knox at the end of it all. Well, we did Knox too. We did Knox Friday and we did Knox Sunday. So we're at a theme park. We have the food pass, so we were being glutton. Well, I was being a glutton.
Nice.
So I'm really excuse me, very gassy still from all the food I ate. So if you hear me doing lots of gaseous noises, it's not for the session, but I'm gonna say it is. So we'll agree there. Otherwise, yeah, I had a pretty good long weekend. Lots of crafting. I'll post some pictures later, but I did a whole Caroline, the Tim Burton claymation film of some props for like our keychains and stuff for our little Etsy store. So getting the Halloween stuff going. But yeah, that was
Awesome.
my long weekend of crafts and activities. Actually, I haven't been on the computer until last night to set up the session for today. So yeah, I've actually been away from the screen, so it'll be nice jumping back in it with you guys. And
Nice.
seeing what we do. You all left off after heading toward the spire, crossing a very poorly maintained bridge. It seemed as if it was a trap, as initially an individual known as Abjoa has been leading you, though he went invisible for this moment and knew that you would be facing some kind of beast known as a Arioan Reverser. These are creatures that guard the spire and are used by those who occupy the spire, I guess would be the term we use. As you guys are getting closer in the distance, you do see this massive, gorgeous azul kind of tint that leads into a gradient of sparkled scales of white. And I say scales because each and every location is broken up as if it was like a fish scale, not a dragon scale, not a heavy snake hide scale, but very fish and flaky like in nature. Maybe it's due to that vellum-ish pearl scent tone or that extra layer of geometry of other little diamonds reflecting off of the one big tile or scale of diamond that leads up to the very tip of this nice, beautiful spire. But ahead of you, probably less than 3 miles, is this location. Surrounding it is a massive thicket, overgrown, unkept, and originally wasn't there. You could see based off the off the erosion of land that the echoes come to you from the trees that have grown here and wary of the erosion on the ground. This pathway does end, as it is completely covered by the thickets up ahead. Breaking through will surely get you to the spire. In the invisible essence in front of you, you do hear Jebahoa. Very well, very well. You see his feet doing like a little doot in the dust before you. We can go up ahead, but I am curious. Which of you are the strategic thinkers of the group? The spire likes very sharp minds and those that can decide things when necessary.
I could definitely be one of those people.
You can definitely be one of what? I'm sorry, I don't think we discussed that last time. What is those people? I don't recall that term.
People who can step up and make decisions.
Well, I asked for a strategist, so I'm going to assume you're not one.
I can be one pretty one myself.
Well, now we have two. I could be those people in ones, but no one has declared the title strategist. Unless I have misspoken.
I mean, the one who can slink around and plan to steal things and sneak up on people and kill them without them knowing, I think is a pretty good strategist myself.
I'm very curious to see how this will go. Let us continue. You hear like a gleeful hee hee as he begins to walk off and you see his invisible footsteps. You can totally talk with him as he is stepping away. He's not leaving you guys. He's still leading on. He's just kind of like, this conversation has met what I wanted or whatever he was trying to seek out of it.
Is he leading us?
Yes, you see his steps in the dirt.
I'll, like, I didn't pick up on last time, but, like, what's his race?
Well, he's invisible at this time. So as you scratch your head, it's really hard to tell.
I'll just follow his footsteps then.
He's elf.
Yeah,
But
I was gonna say it's very thin in edge. Yeah, it's an elf. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
So you guys follow him as he heads forward into the thicket, and he's like, "Don't be afraid. We're all going in the same place. I'm just not going to be seen entering. When you become a member, perhaps you will be honored with the same privilege."
Sigurd, what's a strategist?
Someone who
As I skip next to you.
someone who strategizes on the battlefield and decides what each person will do. Tries
Is
to
it
win.
usually someone who stands in the back lines?
Sometimes.
Okay.
You guys begin to approach forward through, and you hear odds and ends and fun noises. But eventually, a large wheat field presents itself to you. You hear the man before you break it, parting it, showing a path that has been perfectly cleared for one to go down. You hear him speak. "Well, once we get to the end here, we're all going to be pawns. Well, you all will. I won't dare step on that board. Once you are, the rules are simple. You'll be playing chess after all. Pawns, remember this. Okay? Great. Now, once you come face to face with the other pawns, jump them. The sooner you defeat one, the sooner one of you gets stronger and become another piece on the board. But you are the pieces, remember that. So if you are a pawn and then you change into a piece that has not yet moved, you get reverted to where that piece would start, resetting you completely, but giving you the ability movements of that said piece. Do I need to go over any other further instructions? You're following along. You guys are a bunch of academy people, right?
Definitely not.
I wouldn't say so.
I
Yeah,
am. I'm from the academy.
But I've played a few games in my time before becoming a tuner.
I've played some chess. I'm familiar with it, but I would say most of our party is probably not.
In the back, I just kind of like wave my hand. I'm like, oh, I'm a little bit shorter than the other rest of the party, so I'm like, I'm from the academy. Softly.
So then you're familiar with the dragon chest. You, sir, can roll me a history check.
Oh, because I am definitely not in real life.
You are in your history. I'm just trying to see what your record is.
Oh, dang.
You pull out your dragon chest record card. Let's say you have 15 wins and 4 losses. As you pull it out, you guys see this super beautiful looking, clear, transparent, almost glass-like card that our dear friend Rhinosaur holds with almost no real care, in the sense of carefulness, because it's indestructible. But you guys don't know that. It looks delicate. It looks like he should be pristine to it, and he just whips it out. It has a hologram that appears him magically across the screen. And then it says his name. I am Rhinosaur. And his full name, etc. And then it goes over, after he says Star Walker, he says his chess ID number and all that, and I'll provide a little card for him. But nonetheless, you, sir, are a registered Dragon chess player at the Spire Academy.
Awesome.
You understand the rules are pretty straightforward in the sense of movements. It's an upgrade system. However, you go against scenarios. You're never really, if you're playing against a player, you guys would be all pawns. But in this case, you understand what he's saying is you're going to be approaching a laid out board, which means you will be going against like an AI of sorts, like a magical word that is used to challenge players. But you're imagining if it's at the Spire Academy, which is very hard to get into, it's going to be top-notch dragon chest. And you're confidently excited. I will give you advantage on all of your knowledge-based checks or questions, etc. Will almost come into favor of knowing what to do or how it'll apply against you guys. But otherwise, it'll be as you go, you kind of call it out to the team situation.
Okay.
It's more of a they have to be there to understand it completely because their characters are definitely too dumb to understand this in a verbal sense without an actual physical board before them.
Gotcha.
Or at least anyone who's not, a really decent intel or believes they are. And no offense to anyone's characters. But nonetheless, this is not a game you would see someone gambling on the side of the block or having at a coffee shop. This is definitely a highly spellcaster like game because they usually do put a lot of it's live dueling but matchups basically on a chessboard. I called Big G probably the strongest player on this chessboard. He's there. You guys, he could be the king. If you want Big G to be your guys' king. But nonetheless, you guys are approaching all as pawns. You must defeat the pawns to level up. You do not defeat the pawns, you have a harder time against the bigger pieces. As you defeat the pawns, you open up the spaces for the bigger pieces to get through. It's a double-edged sword. You need something, they need something. They need to get to you. They can't get to you until this occurs. And what am I talking about? Well, let me breathe. Before you are massive tiles. These massive tiles is on a gridless map. What does that mean, Mr. DM? That means that there is nothing blocking you guys into an actual grid. This is a made-up grid. There is no grid on the board. So when you guys move, it's a free movement. So you can literally be blah, blah. Now, you might have to put yourselves on the pieces to be in range of hitting them. So that's 2 feet. That's totally close enough. Because there is no grid, there is no, everything is pixel distance. So if you're not within 5 feet, then you won't be able to hit them with melee attacks, that kind of thing. So just bloop, kind of put yourself on them and you should be fine. Otherwise, just being in or around the square you represent. Make sense?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay.
Beautiful. Next. Who actually has no fucking clue how a chessboard works? It's okay to be honest. It's either you learn now or you accidentally get your ass kicked and you don't tell us later.
Just pretend that I'm the 6-year-old.
Okay. A pawn can only move forward. With that, in Dragon Chess, the rules are changed. They can move forward, diagonal, and forward. So you can attack diagonally or directly ahead of you. So when pawns move forward, say like this, he technically couldn't do anything else. But in Dragon Chess, you could move diagonal, but then that exposes you to being ganged up if other pawns are around. Making sense now? Usually, this is considered within 5 feet of each other. Technically, it is, so you just nudge a little more. And that's who you would be able to come into contact with as a pawn. Once you defeat one pawn, this is not how regular chess works. This is Dragon Chess now. You would then be able to decide to not be a pawn, giving you different types of movements. Your movements would then follow everything known in the normal chess game. You would be able to choose to be a rook, which can go directly forward and back 8 squares, diagonal, etc. I mean, not diagonal, sorry, horizontal and vertical. You could be a knight, which goes in 3s, 1, 2, and then 3 like an owl. I'll draw little diagrams for you guys. And yeah, it's real simple. It's not too complicated, but we'll see how smart this requires people to be.
This is considered like melee only?
No, you can use range. It's just in order to hit melee, you'd have to get up on them. But you have the movement, locks of... Basically, you can use spells, but you have the movement restrictions of your piece. So even if you're whooping a spell across the board, you could still only move one space as a pawn. You get what I'm saying? So if you had to reach them for the follow-up effects, etc., it's a lot harder to do, I guess is what I'm trying to get across. You could teleport.
Yeah.
Teleport does not prevent you, but you would still have the movement speed of a pawn afterwards. You would teleport.
My screen keeps being zoomed in and I can't see what's going on.
Don't click your character.
It automatically zooms in sometimes when someone sends a message. It'll zoom in on them.
Fix that. Hold on. Let me fix that. I can get rid of that. I didn't know I did that. Pan to speaker. No, it's not on. You're the tripping. Enable chat bubbles. I know. There. Now try. Someone type the chat. I think what it is it zooms out or zooms in to see the chat bubble. How about now? Is it zooming you?
Yeah, it does.
Weird. And it's so here, try this, guys. Maybe you have to do it. Go to configure settings. And in core, which is the very first option, you're going to scroll down And you're going to go to Enable Chat Bubbles and Panda Token Speaker and unclick both of those.
What is it again? Oh,
It'll be Enable Chat Bubbles and Panda Token Speaker. Take those both off, and it should prevent you guys from doing that. Is it still doing it?
it's good. It's good. That worked. Question about the spell casting or any ranged attacks is anywhere on the board available, or is it actually is the board represent actual distance?
The board would represent actual distance in squares. So the furthest the distance would be is 40 feet. So really, spells should always be in effect. You shouldn't have a range issue unless it's like a 10 or 15 foot thing.
So Fireball would
then,
just include everyone.
Yeah. Let me Fireball. But I don't have it. When a pawn is attacking another pawn, can it attack in front of it or to its sides? Is that why it's Dragon Shot? Okay, gotcha.
Correct. If a piece is within melee, or if it is adjacent to another square that houses an enemy piece, it could attack it. The only way a pawn can't do something is attack backwards.
Okay.
So we start off with the movement of a pawn?
Correct.
And so let's say
it is not to start movement, it is one movement.
Okay, so if I kill a pawn, does my movement upgrade, or do I still only just get one square?
No, if you defeat a pawn, you can choose to be a new piece, changing the movement rules.
Got it.
It still has me zoomed in on character pieces, so I can't see what you guys are drawing or moving on the board.
I didn't delete anything. You could zoom out with. Oh, you're using the laptop, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you could. Do you have a mouse separate or no?
No.
So then you're gonna pinch on the trackpad in and out to zoom.
I was doing that, and a few times it wouldn't let me do it. Like, it keeps popping up. You cannot take this action while the game is currently paused.
Oh, how about now? I didn't know zooming. No, zoom shouldn't affect you guys when you're.
Wait, what kind of laptop do you have?
It just keeps churning my picture.
Yeah, what kind of laptop do you have?
Lenovo.
Try to use like 2 fingers or 3 fingers. Place it on top of the mouse pad and then scroll up or down.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. Good call.
Thank you.
And how do we win and how do we lose?
So, excuse me. You guys lose by getting your asses kicked. Simple as that. Getting taken out. Now imagine, obviously, you guys are still walking up to here, so you haven't lost yet. I mean, you haven't lost yet, obviously, but you haven't seen the board setup yet. This is a very specific setup in which Reno Sor will be able to go into detail of in just a minute. But for the most part, I'm just giving you guys the basic rules of the game, because in this particular layout, normally there'd be full chessboard on the opposing side. This has just Reapers and the King and Queen. The King is considered this piece. It is said so in its descriptive name when it chats or doesn't attack. Same as this one. This one is considered actually. Yeah, it does. It's Reaper and as parentheses Queen. They are the most lethal people. Oh, no. They are the most lethalist pieces, but they are also the most coveted pieces. If both of these are defeated, the game ends immediately. Okay? The King and Queen both must fall. The 2 pieces that are adjacent to each one are considered Reaper tools. These are just, they act like bishops, but they do, multi-attack, and they can do damage. Defeating different elements of the board in a bigger form of Dragon Chess matters a lot, which is something we'll be like, there's a real strategy point to this, blah, blah, blah. But for your guys' general purpose now, because it is not something all of you guys actually know any of the rules to, Rolly's best way of describing it to you would be me explaining to Rolly the rules and Rolly retelling them to a 6-year-old, as we've been doing. Sound good, Rolly?
Yep, I retold you guys the rules.
Not yet. I need a hero.
Dude.
But this particular setup is specific. This is a Reaper's board. What that means is the goal of their game is to take out the weakest pieces first. At the moment, you guys are all considered pawns, which means you're all weak. None of your stats actually change. It's just your mobility. And mobility is key when you have to move on the board because that is your only restriction. The Reaper tools will be the things that come after you guys the quickest. The moment the pawns give openings or spaces for the bishops to act, they will attack. They also act in a unique method. In Dragon Chest, they can switch the color they're on as an action, foregoing any of their attacks that turn, but allowing them to switch course to close in on something. Otherwise, they're dangers. They're homing beacons, basically. The pawns will do anything and everything to stop you from getting across the board. They won't actively be aggressive if they don't need to be. If they need to stand there and build a wall, they will stand there and build a wall. They are meat bags. They can hurt if you take enough hits from them, sure, but they are meant to soak up damage. Their purpose is not to be the biggest combat, but to beat one is why you also get why you get to change your ability, because they're meat bags. They give you experience. Facing a king straight on is usually very deadly. Facing a queen straight on is usually very deadly. Imagine their mini bosses in a real encounter. The only difference from this and a normal encounter is that all the enemies will take their turn unit at the same time at the start of every round. You guys will also each take a turn, but at no point do you guys have to roll an initiative. It's basically once your piece moves kind of deal. In the beginning, it's going to be real slow. Thank you. Correct. Once you get, in the beginning, you guys are moving one at a time. That's kind of setting the board. But once I move one that makes the Reapers move, my guys are going to start closing in on you guys. Combat's going to get real hot real fast, and you realize that in every round, you guys either decide to move, attack, move, or just stay there, etc. The pawns and everything else are going to be moving. You guys are heavily outnumbered. You guys are heavily out HP'd. If we had to, for fun, because I'm actually curious now that I said that, I'm going to create a party marker for the enemy chess team. And I am going to compile all of their HP together. So we got this one. We got this one. We got two of these bad boys. I don't know how to do more than one, so that's going to be tricky. Let's see. I'll just make duplicates. I'm dedicated now. You guys are in trouble. Anyways, go ahead and explain that to your 6-year-olds.
The whole thing?
Any way you can.
Okay. So, dragon board, there's different tiles, dark and light colors. We all start as pawns. You can move forward twice or once. Actually, just a question on that really quick, DM. Like a pawn, you can only move forward twice. You can only move forward
even once across the board. Just once. As a pawn in Dragon Chess, it's just once. Okay. But you can move diagonal forward also, as long as it's forward.
Okay, because I know in real chess, the first move a pawn can make can be a double square forward.
Yeah, not in this one.
Not in this one. Okay, so I'll say that. So single move forward, diagonal, or even to the side. You cannot move backwards. You can attack in melee range. You can attack using ranged attacks. We're going to be pretty much outnumbered, and I think the main goal is to try to beat the pawns first, and then we can win by killing the king or queen, or no, just the king, right?
Both.
You have to kill both. Both must be defeated. Okay.
That's
you said that.
Go ahead.
Okay. You did say that was one way to win. Is there another way to win, like getting it across the board?
Yeah, all of you guys. But that means you guys would all have to be able to hold the final, like the opposite end, a square, until each of you guys are there.
Got it. And if a pawn comes to our end, is that just not known?
Same thing for if you make it over there. But it's just with basically a non-conflict upgrade. But for them, it's bad because there's more of them than there are you.
Okay, so basic chess rules. Okay.
Yeah.
So if we get it all the way to across the board, or one of us gets all the way across the board, you can get a free upgrade. But killing a pawn gives you an upgraded. Do you get to choose what kind of upgrade, or no?
Yes.
Okay, we'll get to choose our own upgrades. And if you're a knight, you can move like an L. If you choose to be a bishop, you can move infinitely diagonally.
And they follow the same rules. If you guys choose to be a bishop, you can choose immediately when you become a bishop. You follow the rules of the color in which you're on, but you can use an action to switch your color to an adjacent tile.
Okay, you can use an action to switch your colors, and if you want to be a rook, you can be a rook as well. Is there any other pieces I'm missing? You can't become a queen or king, can you?
No, not this time.
No.
Oh,
Bummers. Think that's it. Once there's a break in the line, the bishops will most likely attack us. So we probably want to make sure that we are grouped together so that way we're not outnumbered too heavily. And I think focusing on getting upgrades earlier is probably the best choice. Does anybody have any questions?
nope.
The upgrades are acquired from killing pieces, correct?
Killing
Pawns.
pieces or getting across?
Pawns specifically.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. What about the Reapers?
Defeating them is just defeating them.
Okay.
The idea of the game when you play it just for your college essence of the Spire purposing of the education is this is teaching the long like full scale warfare in a single game. The focus you put into a pawn is the troop numbers. How many do you wish to destroy before the morale is low enough? But while you're doing that, you have to remember that they're upgrading others. You might be getting stronger, but so are they, if not already have them, destroying the rest of your troops. On a full chessboard, you guys would have equal amount of pieces. So imagine the economy across the board then. You know what I mean? So that's the idea. You're going to realize these pawns, they're not like super tanky because it's a bunch of you guys. But naturally, the pawns would be like stupid HP. But the 9 of them combined is hold on, I can tell you how much total HP the pawns have. 351. For
Each
example.
pawn?
No, across the entire line.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh, damn, that's
But
a good.
imagine, mind you, this is also debunked. So, like, this is lowered. Normal Dragon Chess game, they'd probably be stronger across the board. But, this is for you guys to get through, not to get stuck on. But this is just basically, there's more to it. But go on. Continue, you guys.
Does anybody have any questions?
Who goes first?
Now you said we could use our spells still.
Correct?
Yes,
They
you
will
can
be
use
the same.
spells. Yep.
Just consider the hindrance that you hurt to everyone, including your own teammates.
What if it's like a battlefield control where you push them off the map?
In a basic sense of this, we'll say it's removed from the board. But the same would happen to you guys.
So does initiative control who goes first in this too?
Only one person on your guys' team flips a coin, and they call it. That depends on if it's you or them.
Okay.
Oh, I see. So it's one side moves again.
Yep,
Just like
yep,
chess.
yep. Exactly like
Okay.
that. Yep. It's very chess-like, but with more combat and counter aspects. And then it's like forcing you guys to think about your spell usage because yes, it means we can all use spells. That's super awesome. But when the board's mingled and mixed, is it really awesome? So we'll see. It's up to you guys to put that to the test.
It's chess XCOM.
Yeah. Oh, I love XCOM too, and all those. Those are such inspirational games.
Same.
Resco, you should probably take a short rest.
And then what I'll do?
Yeah,
for
I was
fun
thinking of
is
healing him.
I'll I'll do both of these, so you guys have your full team and their full team. This is just your guys' additive HP, so it won't specify who's who. It's just a group. Sorry, what was your question?
He was talking about healing. Are we able to use healing spells again, or are those still off the table, right?
No, that was the
No,
last creature we fought. We
that
killed
was
it.
the creature. That was the creature that would have stopped you. I'm not going to tell you whether or not these could do it, but the creature is why you knew you couldn't before.
I'm able to heal Rascal, but I'd rather he just use his short rest. It's easier.
Yeah, no, you guys can use a short rest before reviving, and I just
I'll
wanted to
just
give you
pop
guys
a
a full
healing
detail
potion
of
since I
forward.
have one of those.
I'm gonna go put my dish away real quick before I accidentally drop it, and you guys discuss a intriguing game plan or come up with ideas. Let's make it fun.
Before you do so, I think I should have 120 dark vision.
The vision,
Instead of
as long as you
30.
can see the board, is all that matters. There's literally nothing else beyond it. It's just the front door.
Okay, I was just
Yeah.
looking at my sheet and it said 30.
Gotcha. Okay, gotcha. I'll mess with it.
So we did take a short rest. In the little pocket thing, the rope trip.
Yep, that was my last second level spell.
So do you know how to
What do you
take a
guys
short
do?
rest, Rascal?
I do not.
So open up your character sheets
Oh, I see it. Got it.
and go look for a food looking with a fork and I think plates.
Yeah. Then hit roll.
And then click on it.
And then hit roll, right?
Yes, and roll until you're full. You're full. You have full HP.
Probably gonna need it.
All right, guys. What do you guys want to do for strategy?
Well, I can magic missile, and that's an automatic hit.
I can Hunter's Mark, cast my Primal Savagery, and then also I can move left, right, forward, and back, right?
No back. I
Oh,
think just
no
You can't
forward.
move backwards. Yeah, you can only move forward.
Okay.
So I'm thinking we just have the heavy attackers and tankers kind of be more in front versus, and then the spellcasters like myself and maybe Phineas can be more towards the back.
I mean, I'm pretty good at
Sorry, you're breaking out again.
I'm pretty good at taking hits. I'm a
Swap
battle.
me with Phineas in that instance. And I feel like we should use that formation to maybe push through the center and try to just kill the top pieces that are our goal.
I think he warned us against possibly doing that. I think
I think it would
I
be
don't know.
smarter to take out the pawns first.
I think we need to upgrade our movement so we can move backwards because some of the pawns are going to push past us. So the faster we can kill a pawn, then the faster we can kind of protect ourselves. And then we should definitely keep a formation just to keep the Reapers out. I'm looking at the Reapers; they're only on green, so that's kind of nice. Well, I guess they can attack diagonally too, so it doesn't really matter.
Can I ask you guys a question?
I'm good at dealing damage, so I can also be up front.
How do I post a spell into the chat without casting it?
Uncheck.
You just double click it or something.
Yeah, I think you click on the spell, and then it'll
Puts
instead
it in
of
chat automatically.
it flows
No,
out.
it just immediately.
I mean,
It
just
doesn't prompt
toggled
you
off the.
to, like-
Yeah.
No, it does not prompt me. It pretty much just immediately casts
So I
everything.
just
No,
clicked
it's
the
a feature,
words.
that's why. And it's already in. Oh, yeah, it's in there. Gentle repose.
Yeah, but it did cast it.
Oh, well, take
It took a spell slot.
That's weird.
Oh yeah, it does cast.
It's because it's not like an upcast one. Interesting. It's okay. Well, we can see it now. Next time you can tell me, and I can just pop it in there for you.
I was just gonna say I have the spell Spirit Guardians that might be useful because it does damage in an area around me over time.
Yeah, that is a good spell.
Oh wow, that would be really good.
If we want to keep our casters at the beginning of the board.
Yeah, that's nice.
Let me know when you guys are ready to approach. I will let you guys choose which squares you step onto.
Also, Reno, you should probably regenerate your spell slot if you haven't.
Oh, yeah,
I did.
Oh, cool. I think we go for one. So we target one of them since I do have range option as a barbarian. Uh, I don't really need to have the movements buff, but maybe give it to Sigurd, as he might be the most like crucial piece to be. That's why I was like, he shouldn't be up front per se, but he should be like like me and Phineas should be tanking, and then Cigar should be the second, and Reno just stay in the back and just be careful.
Okay. Sounds good.
And Rascal. So what I'm thinking is we target one guy and let Cigar kill that guy so he can gain like the movement buff. So yeah.
Yeah, I think Sigurd and Rascal need like the movement buff pretty
Yeah.
fast.
Yes. And so Phineas and I will target the rest of them. So we try to kill the pawn first, and try to block bishops from like ramming into our other teammates. So like use our movements. I don't know if we can use our action to dash to gain additional movements.
I didn't
Yeah.
consider that. I'll let you get one extra movement. If once you get the other pieces, it would just be like an extra. I mean, it wouldn't. Nah, I would say no, just to keep because it
Okay.
wouldn't work with the other pieces.
Gotcha. Okay.
I mean,
So
that can kind of work in our favor too, because that means they can't move extra. But at least
Yes.
we can. Everybody has ranged attacks, like even just weaponry ranged attacks.
yeah.
So at least for the first round, we can just get that kind of off. Maybe focus
I think yeah,
on a couple of them, and then use that to pick them off.
middle, move diagonally, and then I can pop off one of my lightning launchers and add my extra damage to it because I get that one per turn.
Cool. And do we want to go from the center of the chest and then move outwards, or do we want to clear out the outwards ones?
That's kind of what I was trying to imply. By going through the middle, I guess I meant more of like a defensive play going forward, kind of like a phalanx or like a turtle slowly.
Turtle. In the real dragon chest that hasn't came out, there's a phalanx effect that I have for the pawns in that in that idea that if they have a condition like this, then the three of them that would be what the two adjacent to the one in the center would get a +1 to their little like. Well, I don't know if it's a AC. I can't remember. I don't think it's AC anymore. But whatever
That's cool,
their
though.
body thing was. But on that note, just put it out there. Sorry.
Okay.
Go on.
So
here's more information I'll give Rolly real quick. Pawns. They only shoot forward and ahead diagonal if there's a creature diagonally in reach. Reapers home in pawns. When they attack, if they have a range to them, they will only shoot forward or ahead diagonal. So they can't shoot behind themselves or adjacent. You guys can do that, but if they were to be range, they won't shoot directly next to them. If what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
But they can shoot ahead of them diagonally. So like if one of you guys were here, they could probably reach you. But if they were here and you were here, they wouldn't be able to do that if I'm making sense to you.
Got it.
The Reapers home in. The king is a offensive local. They don't go out if they don't need to, but locally they will be very aggressive if you're within range of their skills. The queen is the distant hunter. They'll most likely dash around the corners of the board or the furthest place in which a biggest threat is near them, and they will pick off what they see. So just some more insight Rolly would probably see as he's addressing the board before putting his comrades on the table.
Sorry, Reapers can attack at a distance, but just diagonally.
They could only attack you if you're on their color. They have to match your color for their attack.
Okay, so then I'll say that pawns can attack forward and diagonal, but no obscure other angles besides or straight in 45 degrees. And then Reapers can attack anything that's on their same color. Anything that's on the same color.
Correct.
So even if I'm like right
So if they have a
here,
range attack and they're
that's-
on green across from you, they would have an attack on you. If they have
so
range.
even right here. So even right here.
No, right now they can't because they're not diagonal from you. But if this one was here, it could, unless someone was
Okay.
between you guys. You get what I mean?
Okay. Yeah. So okay. So follows their movement basically.
Yeah.
Okay. So
It's
they can
basically
attack
like consider
following.
the movements your line of sight in all reality too. You know,
Okay.
outside of your
Gotcha.
spells. I mean, I guess there's fine tuning to it. Putting it into a real D&D scenario is different because you guys have all these different skill sets. In my actual game, the pieces have skill sets that are strict to them, so it's not like this right now trying to figure out how each of your characters work. So I apologize. The implementation is only so well translated, but the movement is the core piece to understand.
Can they attack over the pawns? Just curious.
No, that's why I said once you guys make an opening of the pawns, you guys are like the more you kill the pawns, the more they can do.
Okay. Gotcha.
That's a barrier between both sides.
Okay. So the moment a pawn is dead or the green pawns are dead, then the Reapers can really make a move on us. So something to keep in mind as you guys go bathroom. Oh, never mind. Back.
Sir, what do you ask?
Huh? Oh no, he didn't ask anything.
Oh, okay. Sorry. So I guess we explode from inside and go outside and let the pawn come to us if they hopefully and hope that they don't have range options. And not Reno and Rascal will stay back. No. Reno.
Yeah,
will stay back.
I mean, why don't we just move our pieces just to get an idea of what that's gonna look
Okay.
like?
Locked in. Just kidding.
I was thinking that like
chest rolls.
yeah, so like Big G
You
will
can be
stand
on the
around.
first two lines.
Yeah. So I'm thinking that like in the middle, like at first of course like we can do
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You guys can
like
just line
that.
up behind each other like that, yeah, and then
Frame. And so what I'm thinking is, can we occupy the same? No, we can't occupy the
No.
same. Okay. So the left one is queen. So, but in this sense, the queen is not doing anything. No, I mean, she will have to. Okay, they, them, whatever.
yeah.
Will have to come to us per se. So if,
You guys do not know what the other four pieces can do. All I'm saying is they cannot harm you guys until you remove pawns from the table. The pawns are
yeah.
blocking them.
So what I was thinking is that let's give it like a, like if we're trying to guess what the DM is trying to do, they can only move one piece at a time. We can move every piece at a time,
One piece at a time.
and we can only move one piece at a time as well.
No, you
That's
guys
right.
can each move, and I move as
Oh.
many pieces as you move. So if some of you stay still, I cannot move them. I match your movements.
But they can still
Your
attack.
economy is my economy.
Is that based on who goes first?
No, it would. Yeah, well, you would always go first, I guess, in this case. For now, for the similarity, for the simulation of it.
So
Okay, but
attack count as like a move?
No, you would move and then you could attack. You would always have a move and an action. So if let's say you didn't move, then I'd have less action economy. So let's say you guys were in combat and only one person was moving on the board, I could only move one piece. If all of you guys weren't moving and fighting, I couldn't move anything. You see how that works?
I do, but does
They're
attacking
separate. You
count?
can do one. You can do both each turn.
it's basically matching the number of resources that can move. So think of
So
it as
if you wish to
regular
move,
combat.
you don't have to move every round, but you can if you wish to. Your one move is your entire movement. So like as a knight, you would move 3 spaces no matter what. You can't move one space. You have to move all 3. As a rook, you could move up to 1 in any horizontal vertical. As a queen, you can move up to 8 in any direction of your choosing. And as a bishop, you can move up to 8 in any color aligned space. And as a that's all of them, right? Yeah, that's all of them.
Yes.
As a king, it's still one space, but they can go in any direction. Also, like a queen, just one space. So all that still follows. It's
Can
just
you occupy the same space as another piece or
No.
another player?
No.
Okay.
Unless there's some reason you could, but at this point, no.
I drew a circle. That's going to be the radius of spirit guardians. If you guys
Perfect.
wanted to know.
I'll
Okay.
connect to
Can
your
you
body.
throw that out further or no?
No.
It has to be
No,
on it.
it radiates from me 15-foot radius. It
just
slows
really-
everything down in it by half and does, I think, 3d8 radiant to one
If-
target per turn.
Oh, okay.
That's
So
if
do we
they
need to
end.
move away from you?
No, they just need
Oh,
to start their
exactly.
turn in it or touch it.
Yeah, they just have to be there.
Okay, so it only works on one creature or object at a time.
At a time. It slows down everyone, but only does damage to one.
Does it
Everyone
slow
except
down us?
allies. No.
Okay, that's okay.
Anyone I specify gets,
Yeah.
Smashed.
I just realized that we cannot all target one person because of how this chess piece work. There can only be, let's say, I'm targeting this guy. Only Rascal and 2 other team member initially can attack it. So they have to stand around.
not if it's ranged though, right?
No, but it doesn't matter because you don't get to attack them unless you are directly diagonal or you are directly
Does the
horizontal
attack
or
for pawns also attack for us?
So also I just want to make one thing clear. For spirit,
What is the question?
when it doesn't say only one creature. It's whether a
Any creatures inside.
yeah, it's not limited to one. It does damage.
Oh, it's
to
not? I thought it
If-
was.
No, it's any enemy, basically anyone that you don't choose as an ally.
Oh, okay. So it can damage multiple creatures a turn?
It's it's
Yeah.
when they their turn.
Holy crap.
Let's put
That's
you up front.
way stronger than I thought it was.
Yeah. The only risk is if you get hit.
Yeah, but I have advantage on concentration.
Totally fine. That's just that's the risk and reward of the spell. So
Yeah.
nonetheless, it is
So
up.
as
You
pawn,
got bless up. Oh wait, but you can only keep one or the other. Are you blessing them or are you doing Spirit Guardian?
After I'll probably pop Spirit Guardians after they at least maybe make some use of the bless spell, like maybe
Then you're gonna hold Spirit. So you're not gonna cast Spirit Guardians yet.
not yet. Eventually. I'm just giving an idea of how big the radius is. It's basically any tile around me.
Totally cool. What I'll do for right now is I'm just gonna make it invisible. It'll still be there, and then I'll make it visible when it's on.
Cool.
How did
I
you
was just
draw
gonna
that?
delete
What
it,
did
but
you
that
use?
works.
Oh, you used the magic marker. Never mind. I see. Yeah, we can just delete it. That's an easy one. I thought you actually drew it. There you go. All right, cool. So, which tiles on the first two rows do you guys wish to start on?
I'm cool starting where I am.
Which is
Yeah.
fine. Rascal, you have to start on one of the first two rows.
Oh, if I have to, no, I
You're
kind of
good,
want to be
Cito.
behind.
You're good. It's Rascal who's the only one that's one row out. Rascal, don't abandon your team yet.
So team wise, do you guys want me to be behind Rascal or like?
Yeah, how do you guys want to stack? Or you want to just start where you're standing?
You're pretty good, but I don't think you should be the first one in the fight. I think you should start in the second row, going in after.
Yeah, I'm hoping to stay behind you guys, but close enough that I can hopefully affect them with that damage. If not, it's fine. You guys can just use the bless.
yeah,
Okay,
what-
so I already know I'm not going to move for where I am. Can I take my attack action?
Once everyone declares ready.
Okay, no problem.
By all
Universal.
means, please use bless on your first attack.
When we use spells, do they break the laws of the straight and diagonal?
Yeah,
I'm
it follows the
assuming
rules in
so.
which it is. Yeah.
Okay, so just weapon area attacks. It has to follow the straight and diagonal rule.
Correct.
Okay, thank you.
Unless it says line of sight in the spell, because then a piece is considered blocking your line of sight or context of the board.
You said
Got it.
each square is 5 feet, right?
It should actually almost naturally be like that, to be fair. It's not perfect, but it should be close to.
Okay.
Is Rascal not with the... Oh, is he back from the restroom? Well, and he is facing
If
the
it
toilet
was
more.
5 feet, I would
He fell
definitely
asleep in the
affect
bathroom.
two rows out.
He's fighting Mr. What is that one from Conquer Bad Freddy? The poo boss. I don't know.
Oh,
Can't remember.
the
I
corn.
know what you're talking about.
Yeah, the corn one. Yeah,
He
he's over
sings
here duking
opera.
it out. Yeah, exactly. The opera singing poo with the corn. Yeah, and he's like, yeah, it's a good song. I just can't think of what it's called right now. But that's what he's busy doing. So Rascal is missing. If he reappears, then he will be a piece on the board. Good
In the
luck to you
song,
all.
he just calls himself Great Mighty Pooh.
Then the great mighty poo.
How do we want to space ourselves out so that way the pawns don't just make a blitz for the end of the board?
You guys hear your dear friend and counselor here, Abajor. You all will do fine, I'm sure. He hesitates.
I like the song.
All right.
You all ready?
I'm definitely overthinking this. So just, yeah, we're ready.
Yeah. Surprise attack! All pawns move forward. Game has begun. It is your turn.
Oh, we are starting in these positions. Interesting.
What? Okay. So are they 20 feet away from me?
22 feet to be precise, but yeah, 20 feet. If that'd be nice, directly in front of you.
I guess
will.
Oh, did someone say something?
No, go ahead, Big G.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to think real quick. Since they moved, God. Okay, well, I should start thinking more like Big G now. So he's just gonna. Sorry, I'm thinking in Sam for too long. I was like, oh damn it, he doesn't think like this. He is gonna attack the. He's gonna move forward. I'm gonna move.
You can.
Big G, be careful.
He can move 2 square, right? As pawn.
No,
No,
just one.
one.
Just one. Okay. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter to him. So he's going to. Oh, welcome back. Rage, and then pass his great sword directly in front, because that's all he can do for now.
Got it. Rascal, which tile on the first 2 rows did you want to start on? Check yourself there. Consider you are all pawns. Okay,
I've
perfect. Thank you.
used my move to follow Big G.
You got it. Sigurd and Big G moved forward. The rest of you move? Or no?
I will stay put, but I'm going to fire my lightning launcher at the pawn in front.
Go for it. Is it a save on my end, or are you just...
No,
roll? Sorry, say that again.
it's an. I'm making it.
Got it. Beautiful. You fire. Missing.
Of course.
Big G, you're just swinging for fun?
No,
yeah, reach.
tossing out. Yeah, I mean, I actually have 15 feet of reach.
Yeah, then you hit
I
it.
have 15 feet of reach. Sorry. So
Big
So
two
20
attacks.
hits.
Okay, can we officially classify Big G as a monster at this point?
If you
Well,
guys
you
do.
know. But I mean, he can toss it anyways. He can just like do the throwing version of it.
Okay,
So
so
he
you
can.
go ahead.
Yes. So he rolled twice.
20 hits. What did
Oh,
you roll the first time? I didn't see the first one.
21. Sorry.
Those both hit. 15 misses for Phineas.
I actually get 2 attacks, so I can
Yeah, that's
make
fine.
one.
Go ahead. Go for it.
I will wait for Big G to finish first. I did not realize Big G was.
No more. 17. You see cracks on the pond before you, Big G, as the sword comes back.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
If I cast Dispel Magic on these things and succeed, do they just die?
No, they're constructs.
Do they so they aren't affected by Dispel Magic?
Nope.
That's even
Oh,
lower.
okay.
That's 14 to hit, so neither of mine.
Gotcha. Big G. It looks like Big G tore this thing down to almost nothing, but yet its basis still moves. It's hanging in there. Barely by a thread, but that thing is not yet down.
Damn. Okay. Well, Sukor, do your thing. Sukor.
Sorry, what? I had my headset off for like half a second.
Oh no, do your thing.
I was just gonna hit one with Sacred Flame.
Okay.
Go for the one Big G target.
Yeah, it's the middle one.
Bummer.
Do I roll
Go
the
ahead.
saving
Sorry.
throw?
No, that would be the DM.
Oh, okay. Okay.
My bad. Yeah, I was trying to do something and it's not tracking like I wanted it to, so I'm sad. Yeah, weird. Anyways. Nope, not even in here. No. I'm gonna delete it. Sorry, guys. We lose our boss bars. It doesn't check our HPs, right? Boo hoo. Anyways, sorry about that. Saving throw for the one directly in front of me.
Yeah.
No, not 20. It stands there as you fire a Sacred Flame at it. It hits it. Doop, 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 doop. Making no purchase to it and fizzles before it.
Oh no.
I don't see the initiative.
So the way this works is you
Order.
guys take your movement or attack, and then after you guys all go, I go based on how many moves you make.
Oh, okay.
So far, you guys have only moved twice, so you have taken 3 attacks. Rascal and Reno, you are both next. What are you guys doing? You can only move 1 space, Rascal.
I'm gonna cast Chilling Touch on the pawn in front of me.
Okay.
Actually, can I attack the one that was already damaged or no?
On rolls, not in your review.
I'll do that then.
I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark for the one across from me.
Okay.
How do I show it? Oh, there we go.
I'll
Okay.
just put a shadow to remind me too. Oh, or that was
Yeah.
Reno's.
And then I'm going to shoot that same one with a short bow.
Okay.
Do I just roll at normal or advantage?
Normal. You wouldn't have advantage. Well, beautifully done. As you fire a critical chill touch. It's necrotic, right?
Yes, sir.
Interesting. They're not immune.
Good to know.
Takes effect. Rascal, when you click on the go to click to attack, click on the dice that appears when you get to the item. Let me know if it comes up with an attack prompt.
It keeps saying choose to do
It's the
with the previous roll.
yeah, just completely put discard or whatever to force the prompt and see if it gives you another chance to roll. Does it give you a roll chance in your thing?
Not the bonus. Yeah. Oh, I see it. I got it.
No purchase. Oh, it would have been a short bow, so go ahead and fire the short bow.
Oh, you. Oh, I forgot to open this back. God darn it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to open it up.
Oh, no, you get someone else at home, I think.
No, sorry.
There it is.
Perfect.
I almost sneezed, and then I didn't. It was a
That
weird
just
noise.
makes. So wait, you were shooting at the pawn, right? Yeah, that just makes purchase.
And then hit.
And it has a 100 mark, so add an additional d6.
What do I do damage? I did attack, and now it's not letting me do damage.
Same damage spot, but if it's not letting you, you can just manually roll it, which would be.
Simple bow is D6 as well, isn't it?
That's a good question.
I think it's
Yeah,
1d6.
D6. Yeah. Plus 3 would be your mod. So if you want to do 1d6 plus 3.
Nice. 1d6 plus 3. Plus 3.
Nice. For a total of 10 damage. Hit that pawn straight in the chest, and it takes on the hit, but continues its function. With that, I believe all of you guys have done something. I have marked down a total of 2 movements, allowing me to move 2 pieces. I will move this one. And then let's see, what is the rules of this? I didn't do this. I cheated somebody. Hold on. Big G, give me a d20 real quick.
Oh, pretty good, Big B.
Oof. Wow. When you hit it the second time, you hear the pawn malfunction. Have a magical day. And it blows up.
Oh.
Can you can just you give me a dexterity saving throw, please?
Cute. Can I see this danger?
Well, it instantaneously explodes, so you tell me if you'd be able to see it. If you hear "have a magical day" and then it just booms, I'll let you decide.
Oh no, yeah,
Go
because
ahead.
like, I have the danger sense thing.
Gotcha. Oh yeah. Okay, for sure. You take half of.
Oh wow, that's a lot of damage.
Take 14 points of slashing damage. Do you have resistance to slashing damage?
I
And
do.
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, I am raging right now.
When did you rage?
Wait.
I'll trust you. Plus 7. You should be at 80 now. Perfect. All right, so you take half of that. Is immediately adjacent to it. I just obliterate my own guys on the side. This one explodes. This one is literally dangling on by a single working cog. The board is being cleared really quick, guys. Great job. Thumbs up. Big thumbs up. With that, you see this whole row. Boom, 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 boom. They all seem to activate. Your guys' turn.
I will fire my lightning launch once again at the pawn in front of me.
You got it.
Does Big G get 2 upgrades for that?
Big G doesn't because it killed itself. It wasn't a final blow by
Dang.
Big G. Yeah. It was its own
Brutal.
ability. Yeah. Big G
Stole
rolled
it
really
from you.
well, but yeah. It could have done a lot of different things. You know, Phineas, I don't know how to tell you these things, but you miss again.
Wait,
Did I
really?
No, it's good. Drop me some damage, Phineas.
All right, I'm going to add my additional 1d6 to this
All right.
for so this is all lightning damage.
Bon appetit. Bon appetit.
For
You
4,
fire.
and then I get to fire one more time.
Okay, you tickle it this time. Gosh, I can't believe you rolled 2 1s. That's brutal.
I know.
Oh, you just okay.
Oh
So do
my-
you hit Rascal or do you? Yeah, you really can only hit Rascal.
Oh my
You shoot
god.
Rascal. You're like Rascal. This lightning launcher is not working, and you pull the trigger in front of him. Give me the damage.
Jesus.
At least it's not the additional 1d6, but
It
it is
didn't
still
work.
take 6
As
lightning from me
you
once
just
again.
get like a quick little. Welcome back to the testing lab, Rascal. Good times. As little flashbacks kick in. You, sir. Anything else, Phineas?
I'm going to move diagonally.
You got it. Next.
I think I'm gonna move forward.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Like it, like it.
And I'm gonna just swing at the little thing.
See, I gave them a freebie. I gave them a single cog to hit. Go on. Swing.
Oh, wait. Okay. And I'm gonna reckless. Because why not? You know. Obviously.
Nice. Get that critty.
What kind of damage are you doing, by the way, Big Deal?
I usually go for lightning. Sorry.
24. The amount of damage you do depends on whether or not something triggers. Let's see. Another D20.
Oh my god. So it's best for like range
Range.
attacks.
Yeah.
You hit. You have disarmed me. As its arm falls off, and then you rip through it. It is down. You level up. Which
Ooh.
piece do you wish to adopt movement of?
Okay, Reno. Which piece should Big G? Reno? What should I do? Kind of look back.
I'll tell Big G to be a rook because he's pretty straightforward.
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Choose a new starting spot on the first layer, first round.
Oh,
First
that's how it's gonna work. I was wondering about that.
Okay. Where should I go? A rook is like forward and side, right?
Yeah,
I can-
forward and sideways.
That's a good spot, Big G.
Okay. Do I get to move again, or
Nope,
do we
just-
wait?
That's your turn.
Okay.
Next up, Sigurd or Reno.
I have a question. How does the king attack?
If he has range abilities, he can use them. Most of the time, kings usually have range abilities, so they don't have to move. But they usually have deafening abilities if you were to get close to them. Kings are very offensive, but limited in their lethality based off the distance. The queens are sometimes the opposite. You fire guiding bolt at what, Sigurd?
This guy right
You are
here.
not in matching color alignment. You're a pawn.
Oh, I have to hit specific. Oh,
Yes,
specifically the same color.
that
Well,
is
yeah, you're a pawn. You can only attack directly ahead of you and diagonally, and or directly ahead of. Like, it has to be forward in those restrictions.
Oh, I thought you said the spells.
Like AOE's, that kind of thing. Like, you
Oh,
know,
okay. So I'll
or like
shoot
a
at this
direct
guy.
line of sight kind of thing, like where it's targeting them. That follows the rules of, the basic piece.
Can I hit this guy then?
Yes.
Okay, that guy.
Which one? You pulling it up both? I don't know. Or both of you guys, or someone else did to throw it off. Got it. The left one. Okay. Rena's attacking, or wants to attack the right one.
I was thinking about attacking the king, but I don't know. That's a good idea.
Gotcha.
You know what? I'll just do it. Nope.
So guiding bolt hits. I apologize, Sigurd. Go ahead and continue. 12 points. And Reno. You see your team's doing well across the board, but they haven't even gotten busy with the bigger targets.
I'm gonna move diagonally, and then I'll cast another chilling touch on the one next to me.
Okay.
Actually, I changed that to a catapult.
You go to send out a spectral necrotic energy, and then somehow something launches. What do you launch with your catapult?
Probably a rock that I have in my backpack for my slingshot.
You toss a rock. And that 20, it does it does all kinds of moves. It's like boop, 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 boop. Does the robot. You keep missing it somehow. You guys see Reno chuck a rock. While you guys are doing heavy damage, you see Reno over here playing catch. Unresponsive.
Just throwing pebbles.
Darn. That ends my turn.
He was attacking this one, Big G.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I know. Not my fault.
Damn,
With
someone's
that,
not using it right. Oh,
it's my turn. I'm going to. That's how you get the 3 moves. It's nice. Dead on. As you see the 3 in the back activate, the queen. It is. Let's see. It's going to dash this way. That's 1.
What happened to my turn?
Say that again.
I didn't get my turn.
Rascal didn't do anything. Rascal, what are you doing? Sorry.
One.
That's right.
How
You
much
got
movement?
shot. My bad. You were a victim.
How much movement do I get?
1 space forward or forward diagonal.
Go there.
That's not forward, nor forward diagonal.
Hmm.
That's be one of these 3 spaces. But you can only go to one of the other 2 because
I will hunter mark the guy in front of me,
you got it.
and then I open up my sheet and cast that spell. So 1d6, right?
Correct. Oh, that once you hit, yeah.
Okay. Oh, shit. Just close the sheet. Gonna hit him with a bow. There we go. Attack.
Very nice. 26 hits.
And then damage. 6. I hit normal, right? Not critical.
Correct. Nice for 12 points of damage.
Cool.
It looks like a solid blow, but still stands before you. Anything else?
Nope, that is all.
Beautiful. I get 1 more extra movement. I will still go yonder. This one is going to come here. This one's going to come here. And I get 1 more move. This one's going to come here. This one is going to attack Phineas.
Bring it.
You see this like flamish kind of figure connected to the pylon. Kind of like a living flame come in to attack you, missing for the first attack. Going in for 1 more. Hidden? Yeah, all right.
That just barely hits, but it hits.
For minimum. That's nothing. Swapping for chicken marks.
Hey, that's okay. I'll do more damage too.
It backs its like awe and horror of no way. And then Reno becomes the target of his own spectral bites. Let's see if this is specific. It does have advantage because
thought
it
it-
is next to its ally. Go ahead.
Oh, I thought it
Oh,
could only
you're right.
attack its own
You're
greed.
right. Right. That's why I went there for Rascal. I went there to block its vision from you. You're right. Whoops, I attacked the wrong person. Rascal with a 16 of hit. Calling Rascal. Copy Rascal.
Checking his sheet.
Yeah,
Yes.
it would hit. Sorry, I was getting lost.
No worries. You take 4 points of damage from this guy adjacent to you because I attacked out of color. Thank you, Rolly. This guy comes to body block for the queen in case anyone gets creative. The queen is going to see if they got anything cool that they can do beyond stand here defended. Nope, this one's making its way downtown. That is all of my stuffers. Okie doke, guys. What do you do?
Sigurd wants to first say, speaking of strategy, guys, we're currently being pulled out from our defensive formation. Just wanted to make you aware.
I mean, okay. Yeah. Go for it. Go for it.
Phineas will attack with his mate.
Which one?
Oh no, I can't attack the one in front of me. Can I? No, he's green.
You can attack if it's point blank in front of you. It's just a disadvantage.
Then I'll attack the Reaper in front of me. Alrighty.
You swing with the mace and you hit.
That will be 4 points of damage for the first one, and then
Oh my gosh.
I will swing to hit him again. Hopefully this time, if I hit, I can do more than 4 points of damage.
His mace is really a screwdriver in disguise. It's not meant to break things.
Oh no.
Gosh.
Hit.
Brushes across it again. You sweet, sweet construct. I dare thee not.
He said, "How can a hit hurt my own families?"
That's right.
I think I like where I'm at currently, so I'm going to stay put.
Okay.
Yeah. I think if you move Big G to the bottom of the queen, that's what you can do, right? Let's see.
Can you shoot spells backwards?
No.
Oh, sorry, not that. I meant Big G. My bad.
Spells
cannot.
only fly forwards.
If you are a pawn, correct.
Gotcha.
If
Cool.
you were not a pawn, then that follows your line of sight.
So I can't really help Reno.
So Big G cannot move
I
all
would
the way to
say
the right.
you can, Big G, because you're a rook.
Yeah, you
Okay.
can. You're good. I just meant
So do we do that?
you can go all the way over there if you
I'll
want to.
tell the team that don't worry about me, and I'll come over to you guys. I think.
Yeah. Should I kill the Reaper first, or should I kill the Queen first?
Go for the Reaper.
Okay.
Yeah, go for the Reaper. Actually, yeah, go ahead and attack with me.
Okay.
Big G, come over here with the Reaper.
Wait. Okay. Bottom of it, or is it? Okay.
Oh yeah, you would only be able to go there to attack because that's the role of the rook.
Can I ask a
Oh.
D&D question after this?
You can ask in general.
So when you never mind.
No.
Spit it out.
Sounds good. When you
Yeah.
when you things those things yeah. I mean, I'm gonna agree with you 100%. When you
I didn't really fully have
Nice.
the thought worded out yet.
okay,
Reckless.
sorry. When you're ready, drop it on us. Big G comes ripping through. Roll me another D20. Oh wait, never mind. You don't have to do the D20 thing. Just kidding. That's not the same.
Not yet? Okay.
It's not a pawn. It only happens on the pawn. It's a way for pawns to destroy themselves so that you guys don't get the upgrades.
Oh.
Which is why it's so important for you guys to gang up on them like he suggested. But it's okay. You guys are the little secrets now. You come across ripping through one of the Reaper tools. In doing so, it still stands. It's like spitting out little hydraulic oozes here and there as you come back for a second swing. Go ahead, follow through.
Oh.
Sigurd, who do you attack this time? You can't. You did the same mistake last time.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I'll
You
hit
could though
this
if you
guy.
move. You
Sorry.
move. You could if you move.
I will move. Sorry. I am still learning.
It's okay. All right. With that, real quick, Big G, you rip through. Broken. Sigurd moves. Then, if you attack, you have disadvantage because it's a ranged attack.
Is it still critical?
You
Or
have
no,
to
it would be
reroll.
reroll.
Yeah, that's what I said. But you could do that if you, or you could change your plan of attack. I won't force you into that, but you still hit him.
No, I'll take it.
Okay, you still hit on a 16. Go ahead and roll the results. I'll be right back after grab a cerveza.
My precious critical.
No, the first critical. Well, second critical tonight, but
I probably
first.
should have just killed this dude because it might have just killed him.
yeah. I mean, it's okay. We're all learning.
Dang.
We're learning.
I don't know.
Hey,
I felt like I had to back you up fighting this guy. He seems
As
tough.
long as you do more than 4 damage, you're doing better than him.
Yeah.
So I guess upgrading Big G and then place him there wasn't a good move. I didn't know that you had resets. I thought you just gained ability.
Yeah, the reset thing was new to me. I missed that part, but it for the Reaper wise, it didn't put you in a bad spot. You're next to the Reaper and the Queen.
Yeah, I think we're doing pretty fine.
Yeah, but now I had to chase after this queen. And do we
It's
get
okay.
it? Do I get an upgrade or no? Only pawns.
No, only pawns.
Oh, damn it. Why are these things so annoying?
Big G quickly becomes king.
I know. King. I feel like, I guess he did say that these are weakened chess
He did.
pieces. So I guess like a fireball shouldn't just like wipe out the whole board.
Fireball.
I
I
don't
mean,
have
it
fireball
totally-
anyways.
Would Shatter be extra effective because they're constructs?
I think they just roll at disadvantage.
does it? Yeah, what does the spell say? It usually says in. I have it so I can. It's a good spell though.
I think
Yeah,
it's
when you
double
said
damage.
fireball, I thought Shatter.
Yeah. I thought it's
Um,
double damage.
Because Phineas has that,
Oh,
right?
double? Damn, nice.
I do have it, but I've cast all my second level spells. I'm not a actual magic caster. I just have access to mine.
That's okay. That's okay. Who else need to go? Reno and Rascal.
Creature made of inorganic materials such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on the saving throw against Shadow.
My bad. So it's
Nice.
only percentage.
Can I
Yeah,
cast
okay.
Thunderwave this way?
Shh.
Is this allowed, DM?
You're a pawn still, I'd say no. There's technically no enemy immediately here to you for your focus as a pawn.
Okay.
Also, sorry to overload DM, but Sigurd deal 12 damage to the Reaper next to him.
Gotcha. You see some wires and some circuits still standing.
Also, next attack against it has advantage.
Got it. Oh, you hit it. Yeah, that's right with that. So it would be glowing. Got it. Anything else? Anyone else? Oh, Reno's
I'm gonna
thinking.
move forward and then cast Thunderwave.
You got it. Okay. Spam thunder waves across the map. 1 second, I'm stealing you.
I don't know how to take away the other one.
I got you.
Oh, there
I
it
got
is.
you.
You
Thank
get
you.
your spell slot back for using the first Thunder Wave, right? So that way you're not
Yep,
missing out
I
on spells.
definitely did.
Don't happen like that.
I'm
Take it
most
back. I didn't
definitely
say
did.
it. That one passes.
Oh,
And one more. Ooh, they hear play.
All right, you know what? Magic missile from now on.
They still
Okay.
take half damage at least.
Oh yeah, that's right.
No.
Not bad.
Hey, he's right up along with Phineas. 4 points of damage.
Making it happen. One slow, steady trail at a time. If you guys think about it, the team's dot damage is far more superior than the burst.
What?
It's on.
Question. Did Sigurd hit the pawn that's right across, not across,
Yes.
but the glowing blue one?
Yes.
Okay.
It's
I
blue
will.
because if you hit it, you have advantage.
Cool. I'm going to cast Primal Savagery, which is a cantrip. Which does. Oh, there it is. So do I have an advantage on attacks or damage?
Attacks.
Okay. Hit with Primal Savagery. 15.
You rip through the construct.
And then hit it with damage.
16 points. Collapses in shambles.
Rascal upgrade.
It's not a pawn.
Oh,
Yeah.
forgot. I keep forgetting it's only pawns.
So annoying. And they blow up before you can
So
kill
depressing.
them. I know. It's such a depressing game like chess. Oh,
It's tactical.
That's the end of my turn.
All right. Anyone else
But
that
hey,
has not?
at least another thing is dead. So
It's my turn.
I do believe
Yeah,
so.
I think so.
Whoops. Sorry. The king moves over and looks directly at Sid. Lightning bolt fires across the way. Misses.
Plot armor, go.
Nice.
woo!
It then fires a bigger I'm just kidding. Right. This queen is going to Silver Needle at Big G. You hear in like this weird kind of electronic whisper, "Let's be friends."
Oh no!
Go ahead. Oh, wait, hold on. I need.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
Yeah. No. Okay. I don't think you need it.
No.
You take 7 points before you can run away. User.
Sorry, my push and talk is my arrow keys, so
Gotcha.
they sometimes move my characters. How much do you do the damage already?
I did the damage already. You're good. It was 7. Necrotic. And I need you to give me a charisma saving throw.
Ah shit!
Gonna use Flash of Genius for Big G because I don't think Big G is
Can you
very.
use it on someone else?
Big G is within 30 feet. I do believe.
No, I don't
Flash
need it. I don't
Genius-
need it. You know, I'm so charismatic. Like, but sure, let's put it on. Big G is so lovable, so that you know, no one can harm him.
Let's gonna try again. I said friends. I need another save.
Ah shit!
I'm determined. Damn it.
Now you can use it. Maybe do it.
Hey,
You're good. You're safe. You're safe.
9 feet.
Ooh.
Two. You guys are no fun. Phineas is gonna get shot by a shock from this spawn over here. Missing, shooting its buddy to the right.
Not his own buddy.
For 3 points of very, very massive amounts of damage. Jeez, that's super low. Where's the modifier on that? Oh, God, I'm so mad about Big G. That would have been amazing.
What do you mean?
There's still time. There's still time.
Big G's a rook too. That's kind of scary.
Yeah. Very scared.
It's gonna look at our good friend here and fire a harpoon. Sigurd. God damn.
Oh, that was so close.
Ding, 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 ding. That's it for me, guys. For me, what are you guys doing?
Phineas will move diagonally. Oh,
Can't
Man, a lot of
touch
cool stuff
me.
did not happen. Failed to launch.
I can't really attack anybody else because the king is on a green square, so I'll just stay put to block Sigurd from the next king's attack.
Wait, you can attack the king.
I not with her range because I'm not on the same colored square.
No, yeah, with the range you could. No,
With
yours is your rule. Your rule is because you're a pawn is anything you can see in your line of sight directly or directly forward diagonal. The bishop is the only one that can only follow its own color.
Alrighty, I will attack with my lightning launcher.
Got it. Sigurd, who are you telling the dead?
This one diagonal of me.
Phineas, you
Finally!
hit this
Woo!
dude square
20.
on stoop. Beautiful.
Natural 20, I'm going to get my additional 1d6 for
It fills your total with dead Sigurd.
He is.
Go ahead and add on the additional damage.
Yeah, he's damaged. I would assume.
So the king takes 16 points of damage from me.
You got it.
And then I get one more attack as well.
Wait, that wasn't supposed to be 2d12. That was supposed to be 1d12.
So then 1 or 12. You know, I can't give you one or the other.
It
You're
is
gonna have to
fun. It is
reroll that.
2d12. It is 2d12.
Is it?
Do not
Yeah,
leave
that's
It
it.
it. You're
is?
level 7. Yeah, you're level 7.
Sweet. He
Oh,
has on special.
yeah, you're right. Okay, yeah, that was
Like
correct.
Phineas, you fire your second one and it misses. Your
That's
first is
okay.
all in Hail Marys, does 16 points of damage against it. I would tell you, Phineas, go ahead and give me a intelligence at advantage.
Just a straight intelligence check, correct?
Correct.
That's not very good. A 10.
This one doesn't seem to really give two fucks compared to the rest of them. It doesn't, it's not as. It's not. It has more. It's more. It's bigger. It's meaner. The king is not as tiny as these little pawns.
I expected as much. I was mainly moving here to block Sigurd from getting attacked again.
Nobody even touched me.
It's
Well, he
good
did-
though.
But he attacked at you.
All good. So we delete. You guys went. Rascal, what do you do?
What's the one looking like in front of me? Because I see it smoking.
Well, that's because you're Hunter's Mark, but it is looking rough still.
Okay. Since it has Hunter's Mark, I will hit it with my crossbow. Or not crossbow. Short bow. I don't have a crossbow. Let me get to my inventory. Short bow. That. Normal. Awesome. Damage. Additional 1d6.
Minima. Pretty good. 10. Bit.
Awesome.
Oh no.
Reno Star, your
I
fire
wanted
magic
to test
missile.
them all. All the ones,
Wasn't-
all of them have the one in front.
Okay,
Wasn't
so
that a rook?
roll more d4s. Say that again.
Was that a rook?
No, that was a pawn. So you could
pawn.
roll up. What do you want to be?
What are the options?
A rook and knight or bishop. Reno, you said 1-on-1. Are you split into
Knight
them?
or bishop. I'm just going to do this real quick.
2, 4, 4.
I'll be a knight.
Okay, total 9 points of damage for that one. You become a knight. Now, which space on the back row do you wish to respawn in?
No. Sorry.
Oh, that was someone
Hey.
else. Sorry.
Yeah. I was
Whoa.
just thinking.
Sorry, Rascal. I was misled by your teammates. Where would you like to be repositioned on the back row? Directly below you. It has to be one of the first row. Any of the tiles in the starting row. All right.
What are you being reborn as?
Knights.
Oh, cool.
I guess I don't move, right?
You could. You don't have to. I don't know. You tell me.
Do they have opportunity to attack?
I don't
I
know.
wouldn't know. I know. We wouldn't know. Damn it.
Question.
Question answer.
Which directions do knights move? I forgot.
Owls. So as long as it's 3 and an owl.
Okay. Cool. Got it.
All right. Yeah, I don't want to get too crazy, or we're gonna have a Nazi sign on our hands.
Ooh. I'm thinking too much again. But I'm just gonna swing at the queen because she did it first.
You do have to move.
Oh, I had to move before I attack.
Rooks don't have diagonal.
Huh?
Rooks
Oh
cannot
yeah,
attack
he
diagonal.
did. Damn it. Do I want to risk it? Do I want to risk it and just kill the rook, the pawn in front of me?
I mean, at
Go
this
for
point,
it.
I think you're the only one separated. The queen, the pawn can't attack Reno, so I think focus on the queen.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go up, actually.
Oh, you could attack the pawn and see if when it explodes, if it hurts the queen too.
Oh yeah, that is a possibility as well. I completely forgot about that.
I don't think I have enough damage to kill them in one blow, actually.
You don't have to kill them in one blow trigger. It's a
Cute.
damage threshold.
Who said that? Just kidding. Go, Big G, attack the pawn.
Okay.
But Big G does have that damage threshold.
Ah, shit.
You hit. Give me a D20.
Oh no, what is this?
All fine here. All fine here. It seems to be normal.
Again.
Yeah, hit it again. You hit it. We're waiting for your damage. I don't know if that's me holding you up or not. Whoa, absolutely. Smosh. I smash. Go ahead and give me a D20. That's what we're looking for.
Ah,
Have
shit.
a magical day. It explodes. Go ahead and give me that dexterity saving throw. It's gonna fail. Oh, it just passes. Ooh, you passed too.
What if I add my flash of genius to that one?
Oh
No,
no,
he's
we
good.
passed
He's good.
it. Yeah, we passed it.
But you do take half, so that's weird. It had a damage roll last time, didn't it?
Thought so.
Me too. But the button's not there, so whatever. Haters. Ooh, 13. Big G takes 13.
Damn.
Queen takes 13. That thing is destroyed. Big G, you did deal the death blow on in this one. Did you want to
Ooh.
reborn, or which would reset your position, not giving them opportunity attack, or you can stay there as the PCOR?
I think I like being here.
You make more go.
Yeah, I think I like it being here. What do you guys think? 6
I
seconds.
think stay there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, stay there. Yeah, of course. Okay, cool. I'll stay here.
Alrighty. Who else? Anyone else have a? Everyone else went, right?
Yes.
Did Rascal go?
Yeah, he ascended too. He became a knight.
Your turn then.
I will continue my efforts with my silver needle against Big G.
Come on,
We
big bro.
should be friends
Come on, big bro.
forever, ever and ever. Charisma, saving throw. Look, if you fail this, I'll stop. I'm just saying.
Maybe you should just stop.
I can't do that. My master said so.
Okay. Oh.
It doesn't matter. It's really low damage. I'm trying to get him to lose the save. But he's taking good damage against this actually in the long term. Another charisma save, please. God.
I know you almost done it too. I saw that. I was like, ooh, don't do it. Don't do it. After this, you need to tell us what it does. You know.
I know. That's the only reason I'm not moving. I can do a couple other things. I got options. I haven't been hitting anything though. That's what's killing me. Good thing for residual damage, huh, guys? I'm gonna go after with the harpoon to Phineas. God, wow, golly, gee.
Just misses. Just misses.
Reels it back in. And then you see it kind of get like a little turret, and it's like a like a reloader, 6 chamber. And you see this electric truck. It's gonna shoot a lancing bolt. Anything to stop it?
Nope.
That's what I love to hear. You take 11 points of damage.
Oh, man. Still doing okay. Still doing okay.
With that, I still have 1 movement here. And I haven't moved actually, so I have 2 more movements. This one's gonna move. This one's gonna move. This one's gonna attack you up front just because it's next to you. It's gonna try again. No purchase. Yeah, that's me. You guys.
I think I like this where we are right now. So no one move. No one move. Reno, you're fine, right? Reno, you're fine.
I was gonna. Yeah, I'm fine.
What are you gonna do?
I have a question. With a knight, so you move the L shape, but can you only attack in that L shape?
You're adjacent. Once you land any tile adjacent.
What about for ranged attacks once you land?
Fair point. We'll say knight keeps. Oof, I haven't considered that. See, this is why I did this. I was like, you guys are gonna bring the questions I haven't considered for.
I was gonna ask that.
Oof, that's tough for a knight. You are right. I say, I'll make it interesting. A knight, whatever color they land on, is the only tile they can hit with range.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I mean, that feels fair as a knight. They're on a horse naturally. They'd have a volley ability over others who aren't. Kind of for flavor visuals.
And by color, you mean any person on that color,
If he
or
lands on
diagonal?
green, he can hit anything on green. No, because he can go anywhere.
Okay.
He can
Cool.
move in
All right.
360. So that I think that's a full field division. I like that.
Okay. I like it.
So Rascal has to move.
Well, any of you guys can. He was just clarifying Rascal's movement rules.
Yeah.
Well, if I moved, that's a good question. If I moved into the white spot right in front of that pawn, would I still be able to hit that pawn?
One, no, because you're on white and it's green, and two, you couldn't move there, so it wouldn't matter.
But it's an L.
No, it has to be a mandatory 3 spaces. So consider, almost any time you'll always be swapping the color space in which you stand on. That's kind of how a knight always works. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So which works for you because everything's on green. Except the queen. And this one. But everything else, I mean, three enemies are on green, so you'll be able to move technically to any of those, to only those two, because you can't occupy the same space as the creature. So you could attack it and then move if you were to kill it if you wanted to onto this space. But otherwise wouldn't work until it's dead.
I'm gonna move diagonally.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna use my bonus action to Misty Step.
Ooh.
Giving me an error.
Yeah, because you're an error.
Oh wow.
Damn. Okay. GM is not happy today.
I'll just say I used it.
What was the error, though? Did you read it?
Misty Step has no available uses remaining.
Well, because you used it on accident at the very beginning when you guys came into this map. You don't remember? You Misty stepped into the middle of the map.
Oh, did I?
Yes.
Oh, maybe. I guess so.
I'm telling you that you did.
Oh, okay.
So when you use it, don't uncheck consume available usage, and you should be good.
Okay.
So me and Phineas are pretty much locked into a rough battle.
What? Who said that? You guys can leave. No one stopped you guys from moving. You can move
As-
diagonal forward or forward. You just have to move forward if you move.
Yeah, but the only person we could attack right now is the king.
Yeah, I move forward and I'm going to attack the king again with my lightning launcher.
Got it. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, you guys can still keep attacking, but if you move, the DM gets, keep moving.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. We shouldn't. That's literally what I just said, but it's okay. You know, we're just
Wait,
playing.
Rita, which one? Which of the 4 tiles? You can't occupy all of them. God, take it easy.
Yeah, that was the. I guess it's not like a perfect 5.
No,
but
I didn't.
that's
I
why
told
was a
you
little-
it's a non-grid, so that's why it's totally fine. I just want, so the top one.
Yeah. Yep. So that way I could just get that free upgrade.
Boop,
Or
boop,
rank
what do you
up.
want to be?
Knight.
Okay, coward. Which tile do you want to end up back on? I wanted the free upgrade. I wanted to get out of here.
I want to get the frick out of here. I want to end
There
up
you
over
go.
here.
Yeah. Oh, look at that, lining them up for a 5.
And
I mean, go ahead. All you guys just
lightning bolt.
once I get an eclipse, game over. Just 2 more people, guys. Come on. Like a bingo card.
So that's going to be 15 points of damage to the king.
Hold on, Reno. Sorry, you can't Scorching Ray after your upgrade. Sorry, undisclosed.
Oh, I can't?
No, you didn't ask either. But to be fair,
Oh,
that's
okay.
why I cut off Rascal after 2. Sorry. You
Okay,
should have
so you
Scorching
can't do
Rayed
it.
beforehand. No, because when you teleported on there. Yeah, you could have squished raid. You could have like done an attack before you leveled up when you arrived there, because you could have lined up with the guy. But we didn't clarify that, so now I'm making up the
Alright,
rules.
alright.
How that works? DM power.
And I did 15 points of damage to the king.
You want, let me see if you really did do 15 points of damage. And don't let down the
Oh,
DM. You
actually, I
did
don't like
something
it.
well. One guy had me distracted. You guys, let's see the trick. I see it. Okay. 21, that hits. 15. Okay. You do 15 points of damage. Congratulations. 15 points. I still from Reno Star to let you hit, so that's totally fine. Sigurd, you do necrotic thingies. Bam, totally cool. Awesome. That's gonna be a save. It looks at you confused.
Dang.
It's Sigurd. Reno, I'll let you throw one scorching ray because I don't want to take all the glory away.
Oh, I mean, that's fine. Doesn't matter.
What matters if you want to use it or not?
Alright, here it comes.
Sigurd missed, so I got cushion.
You can always land on Big G, He has a fluffy, furry arms. He can always hold anyone,
I mean, that would have been 2d12, so that could have been potentially max 24 damage.
Aww.
And instead, I take nothing twice, and I let you guys both get the satisfaction. You're welcome. I'm a nice guy. Alrighty. Now,
Rascal hasn't moved yet. And
Rascal and Big G. Rascal, do you know what you want to do?
I can't move in the same spot as another piece, right?
So you could just technically move into these unless you were to attack first and somehow kill this. But I'll be honest, it's full health, so I'm not saying you can't kill it, but no one's killed anything in one round of economy so far.
It is not allowing me to select my.
Are you on the wrong tool set on the top left? It's usually yes, if that's the case.
Yeah, I was.
Gosh, man, the DM's on fire today, guys. Nice. You run up and you go wild.
I like that.
I don't know. I just imagined him like hop, skippity, jump, and just go nuts.
Does he actually have a mount? Like, does he have a horse now?
No.
Big raccoon on
That
it.
sounds fine, cool.
Yeah.
You imagine it, Big G. You're like, that's a knight.
I'm going
yeah.
Question.
You didn't kill it. It killed itself in that case. You did end up killing one later, but it wasn't in one move.
Okay.
You assisted. You catalysted it, but because your blow was not the 0 HP trigger, I cannot honor you being the killer.
Wow. How about this one?
Savage. That one was you. Yeah, you knocked it to 0, but it still triggers. That's why I gave it to you for the upgrade. Nice. 23 hits. You do 8 points of ripping damage. You guys see Rascal almost ripping a metal panel off of this thing as you peek inside. Go ahead and give me an intelligence check, Rascal.
You said intelligence?
Yes, sir.
Oh, it's up here. Is there just a specific intelligence or just in a straight intelligence?
Intelligence. I wish there was more like robotic, favored, and or other type checks, which I'd have to customly add in, but they are not innately developed.
Come on, yes.
So that's still pretty good. Inside the system that you see a bazillion and one little triggers and incremental levers that are all triggering off on its own. It's almost like a trilling sound inside is like But really, it's just the sound of the metal plates grinding against one another. There is no actual technical communications that you're witnessing or hearing here. It is just the sounds that these odd metals that aren't brass or your typical iron, alloys, etc., making this
Question.
kind of thing. Go ahead.
So since I did a cantrip, could I do a weapon attack as well? Or
It is only in the case of bonus action spell. Action spell.
okay.
But otherwise, you see that the machines are following a protocol. Complex in all way. But beyond that, Big G. You take no action, you don't attack, you really want to find out what the Silver Needle does.
Kind of, Maybe we'll do something
Not if
to it.
you bash it to death, you hit. Go ahead. Wrong. Sorry, I did it wrong. My bad. I meant to hurt it.
Damn, she's healing.
It's an accident. Go ahead.
Oh, interesting.
You hear Abjah, good job. Now you must take out the king. It seems as if only few of you are mobile. The other two are at least positioned fairly enough to be in focus target. Whittle him down before he whittles you.
I cannot move after I attack, right?
You could, you have yet to move.
Oh, okay.
But do you?
I mean, 2 pawns straight in front of Big G with Big G's name.
Same standing over.
But every time they destroy, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter because no one else can help them. So, Big G's just defending the line at this point. Big G, you could make it all the way across if you chose to, unless you're trying to be in this column.
I'm trying to be in that column right now.
Look, we're not playing real chess, so you're not blocking the king in. The king is going to come over here, flip you off, and then... No, I'm just kidding. You're good.
I mean,
You're
you can only move one square.
Yeah, I do see. I was a huge chess guy. I'm still a huge chess guy, so I really do appreciate the patterns. With that, that's all of you guys. Now it's my turn. I can do something.
Yeah. We allow you to do something.
Cool. Gosh. Oh boy. You see it wind up and it fire what looks to be a mini nuke bolt.
What?
But as it lands and it blows up within that AoE, I need all of you guys to give me a dexterity saving throw. Actually, I do hit one of my own. Ooh.
No.
No, Sigurd.
Sigurd, you guys all smell the most tastiest pork, and you wonder where it's coming from.
Oh yeah, he's a pig. Delicious bacon. I smell bacon.
Okay, so the save was technically 15, so Reno fails.
I will
Sigurd fails.
way too far away. Never mind.
They both fail. They take 15 full damage. The rest of you guys take 7. So let me just take my time going through the party here as I hurt you all. Because my turn's not over yet. I do plan to do more. And I'm very excited about these things. If anyone is concentrating on anything, can you please at this time make a save or a con check?
Oh, you're fine.
Yes, the pawn does take
Yeah,
damage.
it did. Yeah, it is. It did roll the save and it failed. Oh wait, actually, yeah, roll the 9, so it does take 15.
So if you pass the save, you take half.
Correct. I already applied it.
Okay.
You then see the go for a recharge. It's jammed. It cannot recharge that awesome bolt, but it is going to target at Reno, and you see it get an electric lance fired at him. God. Oh, 14 hits you?
Wait, who is he hitting?
Reno.
Oh no.
Wait, Reno?
Ooh, close up
Oh,
the shield. Quitching. Fizzles out, saving him. Nicely done, Reno. That's what I like to see. Yeah. This one's gonna try. He's ballsy. He's gonna try to shark you, Reno. You might have a really high AC, but he is determined.
shit.
Oh! As the king's shock wears down your shield, the little pawn on the side fires, making contact. In doing so, he does. You see Reno bend a knee just briefly. He is looking beat. He is bleeding all over the place. Things are not looking hot, but he's hanging in there. That is it for me, guys. What do you do? What do you do? What do you do?
I can't cast a healing spell backwards either, can I?
Nope.
Okay.
I know that's a tough without the upgrade, huh?
I will lightning launcher the
Where's Reno at? 'Cause I don't see him anywhere.
He's very, he's
another
oblivious.
20.
I moved.
Ooh, Phineas is just pounding away up top at the king.
Like to see
Holy,
that's
that's a lot of
19.
damage.
Hopefully I can hit again. Let's see. Nope, that's going to be a fail.
Okay, so that one is a 19.
Cigar, no, don't.
What?
There, don't go
Don't
there.
Too late. I
No.
saw it.
Remember, the more we move, the more the pawns can.
With that,
Cigar.
Phineas attacks again at 10. Missing. Sigurd, you move. Anything else, Sigurd?
I can't do anything else.
I didn't think so. Cool. Anyone else?
I do want to
Yes.
cast necrotic or chill
Necrotic.
touch.
Oh, okay, what is it? On what? You can't type backwards. Come on.
Oh, I thought I can because I'm a knight.
Oh, just kidding. Sorry. I didn't think of what you were. You're cool. Oh, nice. Yeah, I didn't even see you move. That makes a lot more sense. 21 hits. Nice. Rascal, what were you going to do?
I am going to move down here and then hit the one in this white square with Primal Savagery. If I can get it.
Kill it, rascal.
$18 hits. So far, we've had 1 damage done to it as we follow up for a total of 13 damage coming into this end. Still hanging on, looking pretty sturdy. Do you follow up?
No, that should be the end of my turn.
Roger
Question
that.
though.
We have a
No
question.
additional
Before that,
multi-attack.
would where's it at? One of my
No,
actions.
counting it through.
Oh, I see.
Insightful fighting, I think is what it is. Give me a second.
No worries.
Equipment.
Yes, you move backwards. Big G. Just kidding. No, I did not see your mighty move.
Oh no, I was saying what I could move.
Oh, Dread
No.
Ambusher.
Yeah.
It
Dread
says
Ambusher
at the
works on the
start of your
first round
first turn of each combat.
of initiative. That's like the start of all of this. So that was like aeons ago.
It says at the start of your first turn of each combat, your walking speed increases by 10 feet, which lasts until the end of of that turn. If you take the attack action on that turn, you can make one additional weapon attack
Yeah.
as
So
part of that action.
that's at the start of the encounter. We're just not using an initiative tracker, but this encounter started at the beginning of the chess play, which would have been the combat scenario. It's not each turn. Each turn would be the verbiage if it was continuous throughout combat. So the very first round is when your Dread Ambusher would kick in. You would get 3 attacks instead of the 2, or instead of the 1 in your case. You get 2 attacks instead of the 1 at the very beginning of play. But I will, at this case, allow you to make up for it now. But keep in mind that that's at the very beginning of play normally.
Okay.
So go ahead and do one more.
I'll do another Primal Savagery.
Got him. For 11 points. With the use of. Watch it take 11 more points of damage as you rip through it. You said it was acid, right?
Yep. Yeah.
As it reveals more of its machinery, and it's looking worn and teared, but it is still standing.
Cool. That's the end of my turn.
You got it. Big G.
I had a perfect move, but it's
You
okay.
had...
I had. Let me show you what I could have done, Cigar.
No, I see the move. I didn't see it when I was moving.
That's okay. I'm gonna swing my sword.
The field of battle.
I know. The one directly in front.
That one?
Actually, let's clear out the one on my right. Yeah, the
This
one
one?
on top. So.
That one. I like how I saw it go top. That
Like,
was
run
good.
away.
And it was like its own little music video scene.
Ah! Did I kill it?
Oh, the one directly above you, correct? I just
Yeah.
want to be really sure. Yeah.
Oh,
11. Do I need to roll a d20?
Ooh. Yes. Thank you.
Ah, shit. Okay.
I didn't look at the token, but thanks for reminding me. Oh, it's like showing that one. My mind is going. I can feel it. And then it's bleh.
Oh. And then I'm gonna swing my second attack at the one right next to me.
Goes, wait, spare me. Just kidding, doesn't do that. Go ahead.
If you kill it, so it doesn't get an upgrade.
It stop in the fight.
Dang, and that gave you a low roll too. That would have been the funniest thing, like a feint attack.
Okay, sure.
That's meets it, beats it. You take it out to 0. Sorry.
Oh wow!
Nice.
And I get an upgrade.
Well, technically, you would have got it from the first one, but yes, you would get it here too. In which case, you can choose to reset to your placement as not a rook or stay a rook.
Fuck. I don't. Actually, it doesn't matter.
You should reset to block the other ones. Maybe. Up to you.
I was just thinking about killing a king once and for all, because the condition is to killing queen and king, not killing everything.
Yeah, that's true.
But anyways, okay, sure, I'll be there.
It's up to you.
Boom, boom.
You could do like here or this column because I'm gonna move Sigurd again.
That's my.
Test Mike, we heard you.
I was.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that's it.
So
That's
what are you, Big G?
Big G is gonna be a whatever he was again.
A rook?
Yeah, I can't call him a tower, but
It's same shit.
not
I
an
mean,
actual
I
name.
mean, it is what it is.
Instead of
Yeah.
instead of resetting your movement, if you wanted to just move upwards.
Well,
How
they
you
couldn't
move?
technically. They
Further.
moved there already, so let's just
Oh,
give
I
them
see. Yeah.
reposition that's technically closer because they're melee based anyways. But it's okay. I'm gonna knock out Reno. Don't worry, guys. I'll make him quiet real quick. Is there anyone else?
Okay.
I'm just kidding. Is there anyone? Reno, did you go your turn? What did you do?
Yep. I
Chill
moved
touch.
over here and then I casted
Yeah, chill touch.
something already. Yeah, chill
Yeah.
touch.
Okay,
And
seems
did the
like everyone
one HP
went.
damage.
We had 1, 2 movements. Rascal, did you technically move? Right? You moved, huh?
So big move.
Yeah.
Do what?
Rascal, did you move to get to attack?
Yeah, I moved
That's all I needed to hear. Yes, perfect. 1,
my L to hit that pawn, which I attacked twice.
2.
And
DM cheated 3 because he has no more pawns. And boop 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 boop. Powerhouse. Gets all crazy. You guys don't know what's happening yet. Dun. Bum 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 bum. Can you guys see what that says? Like, what does it say in your guys' chat? I'm curious if it actually tells you guys everything.
Explosive bolts, recharge check, failure.
Okay.
Oh,
No cheating that
means,
one.
10 HP.
What? No.
Yeah, not failure.
Yep,
What the
yep.
It's going
That's
to
fair.
move over here and look at Reno and point. You and fire its harpoon in hopes of hitting you, even though you have your shield up. So it has to be higher than an 18. 19! It gets it! You see his shield yet again fail him. He takes damage. As Reno falls and impales. He is now unconscious, everyone. In case you were not aware. I'll go ahead and put that under him. On top of that all that, the king is gonna reel him in. Rip. Respawning Reno as his pawn.
Oh no.
You see Reno rise.
Rise.
Reno, it's your turn. What are you doing? You are
Ooh, sweet.
considered a roll a d4 for me, please. See what you can.
I'm assuming my spell slots don't regenerate.
No, you're exactly where you are outside of your HP.
Okay.
Yeah, you, sir, got a rook. It's actually not bad.
Okay, cool.
It is your turn.
Actions and everything.
Yeah, I guess that happened fast. Let me dramatize it for you guys. You see it point toward Reno as it fires its harpoon. It hits Reno. You see his shield drop as he falls to his knees, as you see his body being dragged. Not hastily. It's being like crank, 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 as you hear the cranking of it. But you see his body just... It gets caught on the little pond here as its leg gets yanked. And he moves forward onwardly. And then you see him reach the king, in which the king lays a little... his mechanical construct arm over his head and just impale a chip to it. As you see Reno stand, and the king wavers off, and Reno goes and takes his new position upon his bench against you all. Reno, what do? You move to that spot. Do you have an action?
Just reconfirming that my spell slots don't get reset, right?
I mean, unless you really need one to hit him, I will give it to you. The king will bless you. No, they don't get refreshed.
It's only if you want me to cast Scorching Ray again.
No, they don't get refreshed.
Okay.
But you could do your next potential lethal maneuver. Yes, still touch. Rascal 22. You feel this necrotic hand. What does it do to him, Reno?
It's going to
Outside
grab
of-
his tail and
God.
do only 2 points of damage.
Your tail frizzles and burns and tinders. You see a couple hairs fall, but otherwise nothing. Oddly enough, the touch was very cold.
Okay.
The rest of you all watch as Reno has swapped teams. I believe that's it for me. Anything? Okay. Your guys' time. Doop-a-doop-doop-doop. I know Reno's gone. No more leadership, guys. Sorry.
I know. Like everyone panicked. Phineas, do you want to move? And
You guys
Sigurd, do
can
you guys
talk. I'll
want to
give you guys a
move?
quick, like, holy shit, they got Reno kind of moment if you guys need to
Yeah.
discuss something. Okay, Sigurd runs the Reno. Ooh, Phineas splits and goes to the king. Dun, 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 dun.
I will attack with my mace. That's about all I can do at this moment. He's too close to attack with the lightning launcher.
Hey, Phineas and his consistency, I'll give him that.
Oh my.
Missing.
You know, you're right on the consistency.
Reno's the blue ball, right?
Yeah.
That one will hit.
That's 21. 6
For
points.
6 bludgeoning damage.
I actually just figured out how to upcast in Foundry by goofing around.
Congratulations, I'm so proud of you.
You
No,
hold-
it's
you
actually
hold
because
shift.
I fixed it. Well, that and I fixed
Oh.
it. If you click it, a prompt should show up this time.
It wasn't doing it before, but
I know,
when I
because
hold
it wasn't.
shift,
I know the prompt wasn't because it actually had expend all resources automatically. It had everything on auto for you guys, but not me,
Oh.
and that's why I wasn't experiencing it. I was like, that is so weird. I've never done that before. So I think it was like a scroll click on accident. So now you should be able to cast spells and have a prompt pop up and actually check mark, etc. Let me know. But it has nothing to do with your playstyle. You guys' mistakes are your own. You cast sleep. Reno Starwalker. Can you be put to sleep as an Eldrin?
It's
Do
a
you
good
have any?
question.
Yeah, check real quick for me. I'm gonna draw
He's
myself
a
quick
he's
here,
an
but
elf, so he doesn't get the
yeah,
sleep.
I'm pretty sure. I just want to make
No.
sure because he's an Aldrin specifically. But I'm gonna go be real quick.
Yes, they can't magically be put to sleep.
I thought I'd try anyway.
Where does it say that though? I guess. Because it's not in my feats for whatever reason.
But technically, you would be immune, right?
Oh,
anyone-
immunities, yes, sleep.
Got it. Sigurd, you didn't know this, but now you learn. As you go to cast sleep upon your subject, you watch as nothing happens. Like, he doesn't even understand what the hell you're doing.
Well,
Give me an insight
darn.
check. Give me an insight check to see if you understand what, like, straight up, or if it's more like a huh. You get it. Like, you feel pretty embarrassed because if, a lot of people here can cast, and you just did a casting oopsie, but it's okay. Things happen.
Hopefully nobody saw that except Reno.
But he all saw it, but we were like, oh wow, that's cool. Cigarette, Big G's always fascinated by anything cigarette do, so he got the plus. It's like, wow, that's so wise. Yeah, whatever he's doing. Rascal moved.
Reno, yeah, real quick. Sorry, Reno, can you give me an intelligence saving throw? Now that you are on the enemy side, you're seeing the board from a different perspective.
Oh, that's not right.
Go ahead.
I need to take off the bull. Am I still blessed?
Yeah, I think so. It's Sigurd.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
nobody has used it yet.
Yeah. Oh no, they've been using it.
Oh no,
It's
been
constant
yeah.
D4. Yeah.
Oh.
It's just I haven't made you lose it yet, so they've had it the entire time.
Oh,
Wow.
got it.
He's still blessing me, so I guess
Yeah.
it's still working.
Okay, cool. So then that would technically allow you to understand that from an enemy perspective. They lose if I get that second pawn there.
Got it.
That's meta, but nonetheless, you guys can RP into figuring it out with that meta knowledge, but you can't just say get that guy because really the only threat, really, honestly, to win for you guys is not defeating the pawns; it's beating the king. There's no way for you to win without defeating the king. But you guys did not know that hidden condition, but that is the Reaper condition, and that is why the pawns have a full plate and the others don't. But you guys didn't know that. Only Reno would, and since Reno didn't roll high enough on your guys' team, and now that I swapped teams, I just wanted to put that in his face. Anyways, thanks Reno for letting me bully you, and for helping me hurt them. Who goes next? Rascal and Big G. You guys can move.
Yeah.
Still?
Rascal moved. So we wouldn't know that killing the king would end the
Oh, yeah,
game.
you would know that king. Yeah, you would because Reno
Okay.
told you guys defeating the queen and the king wins the
Yeah.
game.
Yes. Okay, then Big G's gonna go for the prize then.
Oh fuck! That's right. You can throw your item. Doesn't matter where you are.
And how far away is he?
He's so far that if you threw your weapon, it might fall out of reach. It's scary.
Ah.
I'm just kidding. You could toss that shit right at him.
I mean, how far away is he?
No, he's only 10 feet away. He's totally.
Oh,
in range.
I don't even
Swing
have to toss it.
I know that. I was teasing you. I was literally just. Yeah.
Easy,
I was like,
you know?
please
He's
lose
like,
your
wait.
weapon. Yeah. I was like, quit throwing it now. No, you're good.
This barbarian's actually pretty fun. You just like when you
He's a
are
monster.
angry.
Yeah. Just like Phineas said.
Off
And
he
he does the
goes.
funniest, music video dances. Honestly, if we just take all the Twitch videos of when his character just fades off on his tap 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 tap. I know, Reno. I know. You saw the DM's master plan, but yet only so many can hear and listen. You hit. 27 hits.
Holy. Yeah, Big G just kind of so you kind of see Big G charge past by him super fast.
You got it. This machine begins to leak. The king shows weakness. I mean, it's been taking blows, but yeah.
Okay,
Anything else?
that's it.
Rascal moved. No range attack for Rascal. You don't want to accidentally attack Sigurd or anything fun like that. I'm just kidding. You can't, but it would be fun.
I thought it had to be same spot or like
Yeah, I
same
know.
color.
Yeah, that's what I mean. No, I know, but Sigurd's your ally too, so you wouldn't want to do
Rascal
that. I know. I was
can
totally. Well, no. What you could do is you could attack. Well, no one's actually asked.
Yeah.
You could attack anything on green, which technically nothing's on green, ironically. So yeah, except this.
I mean, could I hit the one that's on the white that's to my right?
No, because you're as a knight, you can attack anything on your color tile.
Okay, then I can't. All I did is move them.
You can ask the DM, hey DM, what's happening with the one on the bottom that has all these cool effects that make it look super invulnerable, but no one's been curious enough to ask.
I thought that was one of our players, not a.
It's
There's so
totally
much
okay,
on
but
it.
nobody else asked ever either, so I'm putting it out there for everyone. It's not exactly you, it's just your turn that it's happening on.
What is happening to it?
Oh, it's just ascended, and I haven't decided what piece to give it because I really wanted to be fair, and then I decided I'm just going to win when I get the other pawn there, so I made up a new win victory and made Reno discover it. So really, you could kill it before the other one gets there, but then if the other one gets there, I still win because I only need one pawn to arrive. But it gives you something to check.
Give me a second. I'll move back to my old spot and then see where I can move from there.
Now we are thinking. Gosh, sometimes the DM can only go so far to telling you guys exactly what to do. I'm so sorry I had to make it so complicated. I just don't like it when I'm giving you all the answers and you're winning. So I'm trying
You
to
said I
beat.
can only move in L's, right?
Correct. You're solid. I know. See, Big G gets it. We all want to talk. I just need to talk sometimes.
We know. I know. I'm a DM.
And you choose a silent character. That's the best, you know?
I know. I was like, oh, okay, I'm not gonna talk, you know.
So you can attack everyone on you can attack Reno or the king or the other pawn actually. The ones right here. You can attack all the enemies.
I cannot because they're not in a spot for me to attack them.
No, so for you as a knight and you have range and your range is more than 60 plus feet, you can attack anything on your matching color. Those three are on gray colors. You were on gray color. That is where I was trying to very meanly.
I thought it had to be. I thought it had to be like.
No, that's a bishop. That's a different piece. You are a knight.
Okay.
Yeah,
It-
I'm sorry if it's confusing.
Sorry.
I'm gonna go grab a beer for my significant while
So-
you go ahead and result in who you wish to attack.
Real quick before you do that, from the spot I'm at, how all the ones I can attack looking?
They are looking like
Who's the most speed up?
they all have within 5 the same HP. Good luck.
Well, I might as well go for the king because it seems like everyone's attacking the king. So
Yes. But you know, you are free. You have a person with free will. You can do whatever you want.
but I don't want to hit something that's not low on HP or that's not damaged at all, and
That's okay. We can even kill Reno if you want.
Go for it.
Mm-hmm.
You
But don't do
actually
it.
could.
Yeah.
My high roll.
And you have sneak attack this time.
Could I have sneak attack?
Because Phineas is right next to it.
Mm.
Yeah.
So true.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
What sneak attack? I forget.
I think. What level are you?
Oops. Oh, there it is.
High
Just
enough.
scroll past it. 2d6.
I think it's Rogue 3 and Ranger 5? Ranger 4?
No, I'm Rogue 3 and Ranger 3.
Ranger 3. We all level up, by the way. So you're level 7 now.
When did we level up?
Last session when you're asleep.
Oh. I'll fix that then. How do I do it through here, or would I have to do it on D&D Beyond?
Give me 1 second.
Oh,
Yes,
edit.
D&D Beyond, and then he will re-import you again.
Oh, okay, cool.
Just remember to tell him to do that.
Yeah, I'll do it after this.
So yeah, how's everyone doing?
Good. How about yourself?
Pretty good.
Sorry about that. Got distracted asking how to kill one of you. Me. What's up? What's the plan? Power Rangers. Right.
So
Yeah.
I'm attacking the king. I hit it or I attacked it with 25, and then the damage is 14.
I see 7. Oh, and then 2D. Why is it 2D6?
Sneak attack.
But no one's near. Oh, but no one's near you. Is the sneak attack triggered when they're near you or the enemy?
It's 5 feet of you.
So no one's within 5 feet of him.
No, it's the 5 feet of the enemy, and I'm within 5 feet of the enemy.
Oh, got it. The king. Okay. Cool. All right. So we got 14. Still hanging in there. Anything else?
That is all I can do.
Beautiful. Does that mean it's my turn?
Yes.
No,
Reno.
reverse card. It's our turn again. No, I'm joking.
Reno, do your thing. If Reno had to target someone,
Yeah. Tell me who to target or a group of people to target.
Big G and Sigurd.
Okay. Thunderwave. At level 2.
Wait, hold on. What?
Ooh.
He has a freaking spell slot?
Reserved.
No, sure. Sustain.
Both of you guys con saves. Ooh, Sigurd failed. You may fix. There you go. 10 points of damage to Sigurd. Is it half for passing or no?
Half.
5 points to our dear friend here, Big G. And 10 feet away with Sigurd. So Sigurd gets tossed to the king. Boop. Nah, fuck it. We're going to kick Sigurd down because we're savage like that.
Wait, what?
Oh no.
He just got there.
So brutal.
I mean, it's in favor of the king. Why would he kick him to the king? Yeah, this makes sense.
It does. It does.
With that, Sigurd, you have a concentration for bless. Give me the save. You are good, and the funniest thing is you have it on Reno. So okay, now it's my turn. What do I want to do? Okay, I'm gonna recharge. Failure. Man, you kind of have a lot of you have a lot of health, Phineas. You're kind of chunky. It's gonna lancing bolt right in front of you as a bite. It's an 18 on Phineas.
Yep, that'll hit.
For 15 total damage.
I'm looking a little hurt.
And it's gonna do it again because. Well, let me see how many attacks does it get. Yeah, it's gonna do it again. You guys are the same. I can't decide. It's gonna attack who's in front of me. I'm attacking the wrong person. I don't know how on earth I attacked Rhinosar.
Oh shit.
Sorry. Well, I can't possibly attack him, so he's way over there. I don't know how I targeted him. That was weird. Let me try that again as I re-attack Phineas for the final attack. As it lancing bites. For 11 more points. Ooh, now we're seeing some color on the map. That's what I'm talking about. I don't mean that by any means important. It is then going to move here.
Wait, is he out of my reach?
The damn thing's everything. This thing moves up one. And Reno, you can move if you want. That's what we should have done. Reno, do you want a castle instead?
A castle?
I've never moved the king. You don't know chess, do you?
No, I don't. But move me. Go for it.
Into castling.
No, I mean, no.
You predict Reno before him. So basically, castling is when you bring the rook to your aid, but only if the king and the rook have yet to move. And you, as being my rook, has yet to move, and I have never moved the king, so I could castle legally in chess rules. Come at me, but yeah. So perfect. Come to my aid.
Does that apply with any pieces in the middle or between them too?
Yeah, no, it's legit I don't know actually, to be fair, but in my sense, it's no pieces of my own in between. So you and me are the only two, so he can bring your ass to me. It's a magical world. Here we are, boom, boom, and
You never failed your first save, so I will give this to you, you know?
Yeah, now your guys' turn. Go for it.
All right.
I'm trying, you know.
No,
I realized
Sigurd,
how
you have
against me this was.
your shots. Just
Sigurd
aim
lines up.
Oof.
Wow. Oh, it teased me on the 20. Well, I still saved the Toll the Dead, but it teased me on the 20, though. And that was a slow tilt. The mace does hit. Sorry. Rascal tries to fire. Rascal, what is your roll? Go ahead. Let's see if Rascal hits also. Rascal absolutely also hits. We have Phineas following up on the mace. 12 misses, but the first one did hit. Rascal, you fleeing in.
The first one did 6.
9. It was 9 for you, Phineas. Yeah, 9. 16 for Rascal. Flip a coin. Someone. Call 1 or 2. Hurry, 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 hurry,
2.
hurry, 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 hurry. 2. Flip it, flip it, flip it, flip it, flip it, flip it, flip it. First
Where's
one
the
to flip.
coin?
Oh, the DM wins!
What?
No.
How do you flip the coin? I was
Sure.
trying to figure it out.
Okay, so the pawn moved as the king fell. I did not decide. You guys called a 2. You guys flipped a 1. That means I win.
Sure.
Not my fault.
DM makes the roll, but whatever,
Hey, I gave you guys the chance. I gave you the chance. If you called it right and got the 2, you would have won, right? I mean, that sounds fair. So with that, because I have to make sure I roll potential enough damage that can kill everyone or knock everyone unconscious, everyone's about to get hit with 10d10. Rascal, 42, doesn't take him down. Sigurd, 42, doesn't take him down. Big G, 42, takes him down. Reno, 42, takes him down.
Oh, hell.
Phineas, 42, takes him down. Everything else on the board collapses. You guys see your dear friend. One second, let me fix these 2 pawns on the bottom. Boop, boop, boop. You see, whoops, I made him disappear on accident. Abjaho approach Rascal and Sigurd as he's no longer invisible. Well, that's not the chess I've once witnessed, but that was quite exciting, I must admit. The 3 of your friends felt the folly of a tie. A king should never get his only pawns across the board. Let that be a lesson. The sudden death is a bigger hurt to the winner. But would you look at that? As the 2 of you guys look forward, you hear something. The door to the Spire Academy has opened. It looks as if you've all been accepted. But let us take a rest and recover your mates. Tell them about the tale and sacrifice they made to get in for what they're about to face. And we'll end it there. Congratulations. You guys won the chess match on a very tough default. That was great. I think you guys pushed it to the meter.
I do think that having an initiative counter still helps a little bit.
I felt like I kept track of your guys' movements very fairly. Third round, I only moved one.
For us, I guess.
Oh, but you guys all had one action, one movement. I don't think anyone missed their economy officially. But if you preferred in the future, yes, instead of multiple rolls happening, etc., we could initiate a counter it. But I did like the free flow of you guys dynamically moving across the board. It wasn't the worst, but I do see your point for the player aspect. Perhaps an initiative tracker for you guys as a team.
I think if we did an initiative tracker, you could just do 1 or 2 for which side. Because, I mean, we don't have to take turns necessarily within our team.
Well, then, but that's what we didn't need an initiative tracker for me to know which team was going. You get what I mean? Like, did you guys feel lost on whose turn it was?
No.
No.
Nope.
No.
So then you see my point. But respectfully so, we could try that if we ever do a chess match again to see if it does keep it quicker. Because, sometimes visually it could cue it in a more... At least you know who's coming up next instead of wondering who's going to go next for the player's aspect. For the enemy's end, I only mocked what you guys did. So I wouldn't waste your guys' time putting up, 5, keep changing it to match. But your guys' we could try it. Nonetheless, appreciate that. I think you guys won, so that's great. I really the ending. You guys, the long rest is all like a free bow, and you guys are totally fine. I just want you guys to get full health before you go into the Spire. I just had to force a reason for you guys to want to rest.
Another fight? Another? Are we doing long rest or are we doing short rest?
Whatever you guys want. I mean, you can. I'll honor a long rest if you guys really want to just take a long rest and do a little bit more. Yeah, Reno's like, this is why I don't play anymore.
Need a long
But thank you guys for being my wall and buffer of